Hi everybody. Today I'm playing with the real Raxty Live. Go check him out
It is
at
I.
Aurora XD. Yeah, it is him.
It's me. I'm real.
Yeah, he is real, contrary to popular belief. Yeah. So basically tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get Aurora warmed up. We're gonna do some, friendly 1v1s, and then hopefully when we goes into Tetra League after he's been playing with me for a bit, he'll find that the opponents are, not not as strong as I am, and then he'll have an easy time defeating them, or he'll just be acclimated to a higher level, and then it'll be a breeze for him. Go straight to 24K. Afterwards, we'll have a yeah, I know, right? And
That's
then
what we
we'll
were joking about the other day. It's like,
yeah,
24K could be possible. And I'm like,
definitely. I think it's
the chances are there.
definitely doable. And then afterwards, we will. Oh my God, there's somebody in the room already.
There's somebody already here. Oh my
I was
god.
just like,
Hi,
man, I thought
Maddie.
you hit the code, but I think
Oh, wait.
it's
Well,
not hidden.
it's
It's
fine.
fine. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and people are
You
talking
know
about
what? If a
how.
bunch of people join, I could just go off to Tetra League in the meantime and then just give someone else host and they can have fun in the meantime. Have something to do, I guess.
No, no, no. Tonight, it's all about the training arc for you. So
Oh, true, true, true.
yeah, Maddie's just here to watch. All right, great. And then yeah, after the games, I don't know when you feel kind of tired of Tetra League, or maybe we can do a game and then we can do a VOD review and then game and then VOD review. We'll see how it goes.
All right,
Right?
sounds good.
Yeah, let's just
I
get
thought it
started.
was funny that you brought up bowling. Actually, about the analogy I was gonna say is that it's like playing you before playing Tetra League. It's like if you've ever been bowling and like if you lift up like the heaviest bowling ball like for a long time and then switch to a lighter ball, it's like ridiculously easy to bowl with, like easier than it should be. And that's
Exactly.
like, yeah, it translates, you know?
Yes. Just
Bowling
bowl with
is
like a
Tetris.
just bowl with like a 30-pound ball, and then after that, everything's lightweight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and everyone's saying, "Imagine being real." Oh, hi, baby box. But yeah, so
Imagine
because I'm
being
gonna
real.
be like focused, kind of like talking with Aurora, I might not get to chat. I know you guys know it's a joke that I get behind on chat, but it's gonna be like that tonight. All right. Well, I'm ready whenever you are, so
Hey,
just start it.
don't
Yeah.
don't put yourself down too much. Okay, I can barely keep up with chat with like 5 viewers most of the time. So I mean,
Talking with five people once is hard. It's hard.
it is, I guess. But yeah,
Okay. So
yeah. Let's go for it.
let's see it.
Oh,
So have you played
okay.
any Tetris today at all?
No, I've been playing like all week, so it shouldn't take
Okay.
me a whole long time
Okay. Okay.
to
Okay.
get like reacclimated or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you?
I played a few rounds earlier today. I was stopping by somebody else's stream and stuff. Just playing in their like lobby. All right. So today, focus on I guess being efficient.
Focus on not doing that.
Yeah, that would be focus
You
on
gotta
not misdropping.
excuse me. This is something you need to coach me on. This is just me warming up. Okay, I
Okay.
promise this won't happen normally.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. For our first game of the day. First game of the day. Okay. Yeah. Oh. All right.
Also, let me know if you hear like too much of my keyboard in Discord. I can't fix it for like my stream viewers, but for Discord, like for your experience, I can.
Oh, okay, got it. Well, chat, let me know if the keyboard is too much, if you can't handle the power.
I am using audio suppression, but doesn't always get the job done.
It only can only do so much. Okay. Well, I actually don't hear it at all. Like I didn't realize that was going to be an issue. Until you brought it up, and I realized, hey, I actually don't hear your keyboard at all, which is, I guess, good. I don't know. My viewers like they seem to like the the whole like ASMR aspect of Tetris. Well, some of them they appreciate the keyboard sounds.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I appreciate the keyboard sounds.
All right, let's see.
Dom is correct in chat. He said, at least you don't have your old Razer keyboard. I did have like a terrible, like really loud Razer keyboard.
You get some tactile keys or something. What are the
I
ones
got
that
the
are really
Razer
clicky?
Greens, which are just notorious for being very, very loud.
Okay. I had no idea. Like, I kind of know about keyboard stuff, but like I don't know brands and yeah. Well, you know, I'm glad that you don't have the super obnoxious one today. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How is the speed? How are you finding these? Oh, I made a big mistake. So if you want to punish me right now, that'd be pretty good.
Oh, I try not to like play really fast until I've warmed up because I don't want to like, I don't know. It seems
Okay.
dangerous.
Oh, well,
I mean, I'm doing
Alright.
okay. Like 2.2 is usually like my average, more or less.
yeah. All right. Looks like uh people are enjoying the
Oh, sure,
tutorials.
Maddie. Thank you for letting me know.
What's up?
I had to turn down my game volume a bit.
Oh, okay. And people were like, "Oh, Jeremy, if you meant to have music playing, then there isn't any." And I was just like, we did talk about this. Did you guys know that Aurora makes like actual like he makes like real music, not like you know like I make music, but like it's not,
Not
like
fake
real
music, real
Yeah,
music.
not yeah, it's real music. Where can the people find you, dude?
Dude, like Spotify, under Little Aurora, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, pretty much everything.
Yeah, what was it? The city one, the cityscape. What was the album that I bought? It was called.
Uh,
Was it? That wasn't White Boy
White Boy
Summer, was it?
Summer.
Oh, it was.
It was White
It's
Boy
the one where
Summer.
you like standing on like the boardwalk and you know looking
Yeah.
all pensive into the sunset. That one's like that's the one that I
Did
bought.
you
I
say
thought it was really.
pensive?
Yeah, you were like, you know, just like
It was. Yeah, pensive is pretty accurate, actually.
yeah. Well, yeah, that one, very, very, very Poggers album. Uh, so I like Horizons the most off of that album. Good song. So if you guys
Yeah.
are looking for something new to listen to, yeah.
Oh.
All right. I got a little bit too excited when I was talking about your music. I started playing faster. So yeah.
No
My bad, my
worries.
bad. It's okay. You lived anyways. It didn't even matter. So it's like whatever. Let's see. Oh, yeah. But yeah, there's no music. There's probably gonna be no music in this stream because I don't want to deal with having to, you know, balance music and Aurora's voice and all that jazz. So sorry. Yeah, just listen to the sounds of the keyboard instead. Okay. So I think we can probably do like one or two of these. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes for you to feel warmed up.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
What's like a song name? Asks Queen Hope. Oh, Leo's here. Hi, Leo. And Rice. A good song from that album is Horizons. That one's my favorite one. I've heard.
If you
people
want to
also
know
give it a-
my favorite, hang on. Okay, it's been a second since I've listened to that album. I've listened to a lot of Yard Potato in the car though.
He's just too prolific. He's just like, oh, just give me a second to remember. Like,
Uh,
which of my songs is
mean,
on that album
It's
again?
kind of crazy that I've made like 50 now, like unofficial album releases. I can't even tell you how many Ableton projects I have just sitting on my computer. There's a lot.
Yeah. What did I tell you guys?
Hey.
Very prolific. Very prolific.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good in chat. By the way, I might not do a whole lot of reading chat today because the focus is going to be on the coaching, but you know, don't be mad at me.
All right. So how much Tetra League did you play this week? I would like to know.
How many? Probably like 8 matches, I'd say. Something
Okay.
like that.
That's a pretty good amount.
The numbers like single digits for sure. I try not to like spam Petra League because I feel like it's diminishing returns if you like just try to sweat, like force yourself to improve like TR too fast, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I like playing a lot of you know, just like not having to risk TR because I feel like risking it like during a match, knowing that you might lose your TR, kind of affects your gameplay to an extent.
Yeah. Do you ever play against bots, or not really?
I don't know how on Tetrio. Do you know?
I don't know either on Nitro. That's because I'm usually on Gestress, and that's
But
quite
yeah,
simple to
I
say.
have used JS response. Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, I find like, I feel like losing like 30 times in a row, but like I don't feel like losing all my Tetris points, and that's what I go and do.
This hurts.
Oh, yeah, I almost made it
Oh,
through.
nice.
But yeah, I didn't know
When are you
Tetris
getting
bots.
some sub badges? I don't. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't actually have that many subs, so it's not like a high priority. But I will get on that for you, Maddie. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Honestly, like everyone like jokes about like opener mains and stuff, but like I feel,
That was
if your opener is
surprisingly
good,
like
yeah,
that was surprisingly like easy for me to do for it being like I didn't feel like I was I should actually stop because I was gonna say like for it to be an accurate representation of my skill when I'm playing Tetra League, I should like just play like not opener main as much. I don't know.
would you describe yourself as like an opener main or
If I'm angry enough, yeah.
okay,
If
okay,
somebody gets me like really tilted in a game or they're just being like rude in chat or something, I will like deliberately just like crotch them with STPC loop. I feel like it's
yeah.
deserved at that point. It's like, you know. Or
I
if I'm against an opener main, it's like fighting fire with fire kind of does work sometimes.
hmm yeah. Sometimes it comes down to
Because if you're both sending only clean to each other, right? If you send clean faster, you will probably win.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like I I think that if you want to do an opener, right? Opener heavy playstyle, that's fine as long as like you have some mid game to back it up. But I also feel like
Yeah.
not
I
losing
think
to opener mains is like a skill check, and it's like that's the first rite of passage you have to
yeah,
overcome.
definitely stick spin because you see that so much with like the S bracket of like S minus, S plus, that kind of area. Because I
Mhm.
know I saw it a lot then. And like once I was able to like, use PKI to like counter each T spin as they sent it was like huge.
Yeah. Do you still feel like you encounter a lot of opener mains and you rank now, or
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, not as much, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
interesting? Interesting.
I will get people who are like probably way faster than they should be
hmm
for their rank, but that's like I feel like just part of it.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's kind of interesting because I find it like a little bit interesting when people like complain about getting opener mained at low ranks, and I'm like, it doesn't go away. I feel like it doesn't go away. You just die less
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I mean, the crazy thing is, Wild Pop Tart is that I've been playing Tetris long enough where it's like it's so like your improvement in the game from my perspective at least it's so subtle that like I don't notice I'm really getting like noticeably better. So when somebody calls me fast at Tetrio, I'm just like no, I'm not. I'm like normal speed.
Yeah.
It's like I guess it's very perspective based, but I appreciate that.
It's hard to
um
say that you're fast when there's people who play
yeah.
double, triple your speed. It's just like, am I
Well, one
really
thing I
fast?
look at is the percentage. Like, I mean, Jeremy, you're like top 1%. So at least you can say, like, it's impressive to say you're in the top 1%. So that means if you pulled 100 people at random, you'd be better than like 99 of them at Petria, which I believe is pro, like, for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
You might not be like high X rank pro, like, there's still people better than you, but, you know. I think people just try to be humble too. Like it'd be rude for me to go, yeah, I'm really good at Tetris. I'm actually like one of the best in the world, actually. So
You are. You are. Top
Like
5
every
percentile.
X rank I've come across is like, no, I'm not even good at Tetris. Like I'm pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
I know
very
you know what
funny.
I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I do. I know. And then they'll like lose once. They're like, there. That's proof. I'm washed up.
GP, GP, hear me out, bro. I promise I'll add it. Okay,
Why? What's up?
just let me cook.
All right. That's our first to 7. What you got? 3 to 7. Not bad. You had
Yeah,
some good
yeah, 3 to
starts in there.
7. Not bad, not bad.
Good. Not bad. Not
We
bad.
send almost the same amount of lines. I think I was a little. I get like this excitement every time I boot up Tetria that I feel impacted that game a little bit. Maybe. I don't know.
Nice. People are asking me, and even in SS, I rarely find opener mains that kill me, says Leo. Just take the compliment X ranks. What rank are you in Canada, Jeremy? Like 20 something? 22nd? Oh, just 20 flat. I don't know. It changes a lot, I feel. Some days I'll be like within the top 20, some days slightly outside. Yeah. Okay. Would you want to do one more and then hop into a Tetra League match, or what do you
I
think?
think so. I'm gonna avoid intentionally doing SDPC during this match just to like kind of test that I can, do better mid game a little bit.
Okay, okay. We will be examining your mid game. Will be scrutinized today because
I will do like DT cannon though. That's like my safe opener
Okay, okay.
because I can do it like fairly fast.
Yeah. I mean, like a lot of people talk down on DT Cannon. I still see a lot of people use DT Cannon, even in X rank. So, if they're making it work, then it can't be too that bad of an opener, right? So, yeah, like don't get discouraged if people say like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, dude, I literally half the time whenever I'm playing, I I do 6-3 open. Like, so basically no opener. Like, you don't have to use a particular opener to see results and stuff. Look at that. I did a DT.
He did the thing.
I did the thing. Speak its name, and it will appear. Yeah. We divide 20 by the population of Canada. We'll know your chance of losing to a random Canadian citizen. That's. I think that number is a little bit deceptive because there's also a lot of players that don't represent their country properly. They say they're from like, I don't know, some random island, so that way they can be number 1. Or and there's also players that don't play on Tetrio. There's also some players that are unranked. So I usually would, like, if I had to give
Nice,
an
by the way.
estimate, yeah, I know, right? If I had to give an estimate, then I would probably say I'm somewhere in like the top 30. Oh no, not top 30, like top 40. That would be my conservative guess of where I place. But I mean, like, does it really even matter, right? It's just, like.
Oh please,
Like,
I have a family.
how much
Okay.
do people? Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. Let's see what people are saying. I do DTC spin sometimes. Space special. I do my terrible opener in TL sometimes when I is late. All right. Yeah, and even PCO, like, like I've said, like, I've made it clear that, like, I don't think PCO is like very good of an opener. But then, like, anybody, you can make it work as long as you know what you're doing. So, don't like get discouraged by people telling you like, oh, you have to stop this or whatever. I'm saying this for the benefit of, Aurora, but I think he already knows what he likes to do and what works for him. But like also for anyone who's listening and feeling unsure when people say like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Like I think you can do whatever you like. Fun is.
It was not an opener.
It's okay.
Hey, I turned it into a TKI. See, we adapt. And you
Exactly.
rank, we adapt.
Right. That's the difference. That's the. Do you ever like wake up and you're like, dang, I feel I'm powerful now. I'm U rank.
Honestly, the day after I got E rank, I woke up and I was like, I'm waking up as a U rank right now.
Damn.
and it feels pretty good.
Nice, nice, nice.
Like, how can you complain then? You know?
Imagine not wearing the Canadian flag proudly. I know, right? Hope. It's terrible for a reason. Oh, D-Rob's talking about his opener. It's like an STSD opener. I tried learning it once before, but it's been too long since I've tried it. Okay. Oh, this is unfortunate.
Let me cook. Oh my god. Wait, we just got raided?
Did you? Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you for the raid. Simpletter, if I said that right. Appreciate it. Hope stream went well, guys. I'm getting some coaching from Jeremy over here. And yeah, stream just started, so nobody's really missed anything. We're just
Okay,
kind of
I'm
chatting about
cooking a
whatever.
little bit too much.
Ooh, let him cook.
No, I think I cooked a little bit too much.
It's a GP or somebody said you've been cooking for so long you might burn the kitchen down.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit burnt.
It's a fire hazard, dude. You gotta have a fire
overcooked.
extinguisher.
A little overcooked, I have to admit. But yeah, that's the fun. You know, like we can, you know, show up and do wacky T-spins and stuff, and you know, win or lose, we're still having fun. Friendship always wins. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, friendship.
Yeah,
That's what.
yep,
That's the answer you wanted. I could.
Yeah. Thanks for the thank you for
Really enthusiastic, like
Yeah.
you know, like children's show where it's like,
Exactly.
yeah, friendship.
Yes, friendship.
Believe.
I think
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pulling my weight a little more now.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome Raiders. Hey Deadpool.
The real Deadpool?
Yo. It's real Deadpool hours right now.
The real Deadpool. You know, I never watched Deadpool before. I don't know if you
Really?
have, but I never did. I remember people making a big deal out of it because, like, they were, like, sneaking their kids into the theaters because it was, like, rated R or whatever. And, I never got to see
Oh, I
it.
did hear about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, come on, no, not
Wait,
fair.
what happened? I didn't see what happened.
I misplaced my ZP, so I was about to get like a massive TSD into Tetris.
Alright. So next time, just do
Yeah,
it.
still messed up next
just do
time.
it. Alright.
Just don't be so bad next time, Aurora. Oh my god.
Alright, yep. And that's it for tonight, folks. Just don't be so bad.
Coaching complete.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've ever been coached by Itchy, he'll just tell you don't cover the garbage hole, which is both really helpful and super unhelpful at the same time.
Yeah, I've seen some Itchy coaching, and it was wild. I remember
No,
I saw,
Itchy's fine.
I saw two people, you know, like the phrase like too many cooks, right? In the kitchen, and you spoil the broth or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched Itchy and somebody else coach the same person at the same time. Actually, I think Cloudy's in the chat right
Wait,
now.
actually, dude, I couldn't
Yeah.
take to like my ADHD, dude. It would just be like, I can't.
Oh, and they were not on the same page about stuff, and I was just like, this is actually too many cooks in the kitchen.
This is an April Fool's joke, certainly.
Yeah, that was a chaotic. stream.
Oof.
It
Nice.
was Itchy and Marco. No, it was Itchy and Ninja. I don't know if you know who Ninja is. He's another Toronto player.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, but
Wait, what did you say their name was?
Ninja. So like ninja, but no A at the end.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, anyways, because Itchy's kind of like an infinite down stacker, but then Ninja's kind of like a very greedy player. So then they're just like, bro, you can just, you know, just like, look at all these T-spins you're missing out on. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so chaotic. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Well, after we finish this round, I guess, will you want to go into Tetra League?
Yeah, that'll work for me. Also, after this round, can you give me like a second to turn you up on Discord?
Oh, sure, no problem.
I think everything on my computer is just louder. Like I turned everything up, so I have to. Yes,
Oh, okay.
professional audio mixer here.
Yeah, this guy makes music, by the way, guys.
I make music. Yeah, that means that means I know how to make song.
Yeah, he knows.
Actually, I
like,
feel like I still don't know like the industry standard for mixing audio, if there is one.
what is. Yeah, that's
Not
that
like
is a-
program, but like technique.
Yeah, you just tweak it till it sounds good, right?
Yeah. I mean, actually, like, I feel like unironically, that's just like most of the process. It's like, yeah, if it doesn't sound good, man, just like turn a knob. Until it
Just
sounds
turn a
better.
knob.
Just turn a knob. It'll do something good eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that's really cool because like recently I've been like meeting some people that like don't like necessarily have like the same kind of music background as me. Like cuz we're both musicians, right? But like you were not classically trained and there's nothing wrong with that. But like you still make music and I have no idea how to do that. Right? So it just kind of goes to show like, you don't
Did you
need
say
to
I
like,
wasn't classically trained?
like you didn't well, were you? I when I
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that that
Because
should discourage anyone, but dude, I took piano for like 9 years.
oh wait, but like okay, never like because I swear the last time we were talking like
It was from
Okay.
when I was maybe it's still kind of like it was a while ago. From when I was 6 to maybe 15. Yeah, that sounds right. Something like that.
oh okay, my bad.
So I kind of learned the main I don't, you don't see me like wailing on the piano. And
Mhm.
I think the main thing I remembered was like the music theory element of it.
Okay.
That's why all of my songs have this kind of like melodic theme to them, I guess.
Mhm.
I'm really into like melodic EDM stuff. So.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Cloda. Nice. Sorry, I this whole time I was under the impression that
It's fine because I usually don't tell people because it feels weird to say like, oh yeah, I'm classically trained. There's like a, I don't know,
oh,
not a stigma to it, but it's like
you feel like it's
sounds
kind of
pretentious for me to
elitist?
say.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I was gonna use you as an example, but like, because like,
Yeah, throw that out the window.
yeah, no.
I mean,
well,
you can still make the example for sure.
oh no, the other example was like, because my girlfriend also makes music too, and she didn't get any classical training. Okay, I'm certain of. Okay. But
Yeah,
she still
yeah.
makes music and stuff, so like that's really cool. Like you don't need that background to do it, and I think that should be an encouragement for people who are like, oh, I want to do music, but I haven't taken lessons before. That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Piano is a sexy instrument. I mean, in many applications, sure. Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay. And people are giving their
Sure.
itchy impressions. Downstack, don't greed, don't cover your well.
Yeah, I think I still have somewhere on my computer. It's like trio tips, and it's like don't make dependencies, don't cover the
Mhm.
garbage hole. That's it. I only have
Good.
2 things on that list.
Good fundamentals. And then somebody
Good.
said
They are
ninja's
good
impression.
fundamentals.
Ninja's so you see that King Crimson there? Points at very unstable board.
Let me put it this way: Itchy is like the spark notes of Tetrio tutoring, and that like you get the summary, but you don't get the details that you need if you actually read the book. You know.
Yeah. And D-Rob, another member of my chat. I don't know if D-Rob's ever stopped by your stream before. I feel like D-Rob.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I have to make sure, like, because I have to check.
Wait,
D-Rob
okay, maybe I feel like D-Rob did, but I know I was in their lobby like literally yesterday when they were live. So it was like D-Rob 00 or whatever.
Yeah, that's the guy. He says he's
Yeah.
not classically trained either, or not trained in music, but he's still like he sings and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
Got 32.995 today. Congrats, Zach. All right, shall we? Tetra League.
It's scary, but yeah, I'm just gonna hop in.
All right. So share your screen, and I will share it with everybody else once.
Oh wait, okay. I didn't have time to shit. I
Yeah.
gotta
Oh,
go
you're
back.
in?
I had to cancel my. No, I had to cancel the
Okay.
queue. So
Imagine you get that insta
I
queue, and I'm just like
me
sitting here waiting.
imagine, dude.
All right, here we go.
Okay, yeah, itchy coaching is the like funny approach to
I
Tetris
mean, like, I
coaching.
think he has a
Because
point.
I had a blast. Okay, Itchy was actually like a decent coacher, right? But it was like funnier than anything because like chat was just like going on about something. I was like multitasking where like Itchy was trying to tell me something and chat was redeeming a bunch of channel point things. I had to like do a bunch of push-ups and stuff.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
it was an experience. Thank
interesting.
you, Simple Barb, for the follow, by the way. Yeah, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can see.
Okay,
My
and
chat
then I
glasses.
will turn you up. I don't know. Chat, how does Jeremy and everything sound? Is it good? Are we okay? Anything need to go up or down? Because now would be the time to tell me. My headphones are kind of like screwed up. Also, because it's like depending on how the headphone jack is in my computer, it'll sound differently, which is kind of weird.
Have you ever
Jeremy
come back?
sounds good.
Okay,
Okay.
I was gonna ask, have you ever come back to a song and then you like plugged in your headphones properly and you're like just hit with a wave of sound?
It's. I feel like my headphones are like like the cheaper sound source I have. I have pretty good speakers. I have my vinyl player hooked up to just off webcam over here that are like
Mhm.
way better. So if I'm like I don't know how that sounds, I'll like either play it in my car when I'm driving or play it on those speakers. You shouldn't
Mhm.
just when you by the way when you mix music, you shouldn't just do it based off one thing.
So you
Uh
listen to it in a few different.
unless you have good studio headphones, which I don't. I have like $50 headphones, so I listen
$50
to
is
it in a bunch of different
$50.
stuff to make sure it sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's
bass
cool.
is like the hardest thing to mix for me, because bass is like okay in my headphones, but not really like it doesn't punch as hard as it would in my car or something.
Hmm. Dang. You should definitely
Honestly,
like.
like my audio mixing, the professional audio people will like do EQing. I literally just raise and lower volume levels. Like that's all I'm doing.
All right, here
It's
we
like
go.
the very simple way. All right, I'm gonna shut up now and focus.
All right.
Okay, stat check. Okay, I might be doomed.
No. Just
No,
believe in
I'll be,
yourself.
I'll be
Okay.
good.
Believe in yourself.
I
Okay.
think this guy is really fast, judging from their stuff. Do you have any problem with me SDP sing? I do it as a defense mechanism.
No, go for it. But like, if every game ends in an SDPC loop, then I probably will not have too much to say besides get faster at that. But yeah. Do you want me to like say anything in like commentate on the match as it goes on, or would you prefer that I maybe mute myself and I talk to my chat instead?
You can do what you want, man.
Okay, cool.
I'm not. I won't stop you.
Yep. Yeah, definitely at this point, your opponent's kind of high
Maybe
up the board.
preferably a little less talking,
Okay.
but if you want to mute and talk to chat, it's fine.
Yeah, how about we do that and then you can talk to your chat too for a bit. All right, then I will. How do I do this? Maybe just lower your volume for now. Okay, cool. Now it's just me and you, chat. Let's see. Lowest note I've ever hit was an F2. Zach used to play drums. Oh, that's cool. But Zach, you're a rhythm game player, right? You play a lot of Beat Saber. Not open or made. Okay. Sorry, I'm probably not going to go back and catch up with chat. I do want to watch the game and maybe commentate on it. So what's going on here? It looks like Aurora's probably doing something else. This guy's going for okay, just some center well and back to back. Oh my goodness, a 20 spike out of nowhere. Okay, Aurora lives it. Okay, let's see how he handles it. Very good, very good. So wow, look at that, taking like donations and stuff off the side of the board. I like this count to 10 going on over here. And okay, he spots a T-spin. Misdrops the J. How does he decide to fix this? This is good. So like wow, actually, okay, I don't mean for this to sound offensive, but like this is like I think some of the best I've ever seen Aurora play at. So I think there was an opportunity to get a T-spin single off there, but I'm not gonna hold that against him, right? He's down stacking mode. Okay, there definitely should have been considering like how am I going to get to the next line. He should have rotated the T a little bit more so there would have been space for the O to clear the line, and then he could have spiked into a Tetris. Okay. This is getting a little bit dangerous. He's setting up T-spins, but there's no TPs. The O would have been better there, I believe. But no, it's not enough. Still dies. Okay. My goodness. This is 23.3 versus 23.4. And look at the stats going out. 100 APM, high 90s. I can hear you. Oh, my bad. I'm dumb. I turned off Aurora's mic, but I didn't turn off my mic. Oopsies. It's still not muted. Jazin's here. Yo, hi Jazin. How are you doing today? Okay. Man, I gotta apologize. That's really funny. Okay. My bad, Aurora. Yeah. Jazin, I hope you're doing well. It's not too often that I get to see you, so yeah. Oh no, I can't even get exposed. Oh jeez, this is funny. This is funny. Okay. No worries, no worries. Well, won't that be very funny? Won't that be very funny? Okay. But yeah, this guy is doing quite well. My goodness. What are they feeding the U ranks these days? Okay. I like this. Okay, so definitely should be thinking about building towards the... Oh, okay. I think there was a bit of a miscalculation there. I thought that he thought maybe that the well would be open. Okay. Okay, I like that. Taking those T-spin singles and going for them. That one was... We'll have to watch that back in the VOD and see how things go. Pure caffeine. Yeah. In every single sip of water, they put in like a spoonful of caffeine. Okay. SDPC coming out. But the perfect clear is denied. And this is a bit of an awkward stack. Could have worked. Not gonna lie, if he was faster. You think so? Like when he was up here at the top, stacking for that T-spin? Possibly, but a lot of things also work when you're faster, right? But yeah. All right. But yeah, it looks like I'm not sure that whatever T-spin single or whatever that this guy is sending. Oh, it's probably a quad or a T-spin that's canceling his T-spin single. All right, this is a bit of a rough spot. Yeah, definitely want to be saving those eyepieces. Definitely for down stacking. When you're in that position. Yeah, okay. Okay, DT cannon is going out. I think this guy maybe misdropped something. Actually, I wasn't really paying attention to what power this player was doing in the beginning, besides doing their center welling. Wow, my goodness, the knowledge of T-spins is quite good. Yeah. Oh, I should have pressed the deafen button. 1 second, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry, dude. It was distracting.
Chat was like freaking out. I only lost 100 from that though. I've been on like kind of a win streak, so.
Okay. That person played extremely well for a...
I was gonna say like that was definitely an uphill battle for me.
Yeah.
170 versus 90 APM basically.
Those kind of like, dude, I have some games where I don't even hit that.
Should we do another?
I think we should do another. That person felt like quite strong for whatever.
Felt like an outlier, kind of. Maybe not. I don't know.
All right, let's see how things go. And
that was the warm up. That was the warm up. Okay, I feel very comfortable.
All right,
playing this person.
Go for it. I'm gonna deafen now.
All right.
All right. Let me hide this. Sorry. I can see. Yeah, sorry, Jockins. Didn't mean to treat you like you're blind or something. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I get to spend a bit of time with Aurora, and we're gonna try to hammer out some kinks in his gameplay and see how things go from there. Make sure you muted yourself and not him. I just deafened myself this time, so I can't hear him. He can't hear me. All right. Oh, this is a bit rough. Oh, I don't know if he can get out. Oh, he can. Okay, he lives. Good defense. Good defense. Definitely here. I'd be very focused on going down, but looks like it sorted itself out. Okay, DT cannon coming out. And even though he's playing at 3 PPS, the attacks weren't going through. Like he's still getting pressured. So I think that's one of the weaknesses for DT cannon. It's kind of a slow opener, but like, you know, if you can get it to be faster, or if you can convert all of that. Yeah. Wow. Great find. Very good. Let's see. Does Aurora know about donations? I don't think he knows too many donations. And this is not good to have done that. Definitely that eyepiece separating the stack and creating another dependency is not great. Getting coaching for the real Jeremy, kind of jealous. I mean, Jawkins, I'm happy to do it. And I mean, I know not everybody streams, but like I'm happy to talk Tetris offline and stuff. Plus, you don't have to pay 10,000 channel points for it. I want to get coached too? Okay, I mean, Jasmine, we can talk, but I don't think I can teach you anything. Or is DT's fast enough to survive? It's basically a TD. Yeah, he's faceted. He's like hitting 3 PPS. Okay. I'm noticing, like, I like to call it like kind of like the sawtooth pattern, where you have like a block, a gap, a block, and then a gap. I think those are very conducive to getting like T-spin singles or even T-spin doubles as you go down, as long as you have a J or an L piece. And maybe with like a little bit of luck too, like get the pieces that you want. Okay, so here, what he has to do is that he needs to, well, go down, obviously. I don't know. It's happening very quickly. Definitely I and J should have been used over here on this left side instead of covering up this well. Because he just used a bunch of pieces, but he's still pretty much in the same place. Definitely could have grabbed a T-spin off there for free. Okay. But he's out, so no big deal. IP should not have gone there. It's covering this well. The Z piece would have been better. Okay. But this is good. Okay. Okay, this is fine. I think if he had been patient a little bit, he could have used the L piece to create an overhang. But perhaps he just panic held, which is fine. There was a forecast that was missed there. Block, gap, block. Maybe I'll explain it later. Let me open up Fortress. Oh, Fortress is below that. Let me bring up Fortress above it. Like this. Block, gap, block, like this. So when you have something like this, it's really good if you can do something like that, or something like that. Okay, let's hide that so I can go and look at the screen again. Okay. Interesting. I think maybe he has to work on breaking that habit of just like, oh, I have an eyepiece, but I don't have a Tetris. Just let me put it vertically somewhere. I think you're better served to put those horizontally most of the time. Missed out on a T-spin there. You could put a J on the left side. It would have been clean as well. Okay. Okay, so there he sees the kind of sawtooth pattern. I don't know if it actually has a name. Okay. This is... Okay, I think that was really good right there, what he did to get a T-spin single, like get the back-to-back rolling. Nice. Good spikes. Very good. Cheese. I didn't know the name for that. I don't know if there's a name for that either, Leo. That's what I like to call it. Okay. DT cannon. Yeah, see, sometimes I don't like how DT cannon results in this kind of board happening, where you have a side well, obviously, but then because you need to, like, if you want to send both of the T-spins at the same time, you end up just piling blocks up. and it gets a little bit messy, a little bit too messy for my liking. Okay, does he spot the S-spin? He does, but yeah, the board's getting quite messy. He can't live this spike. Okay, that's fine. 3-1, still a healthy lead. All right, let's see. DT? Okay, yeah, DT. Oof, that's a pretty bad misdrop. But if he had more knowledge of T-spins, he would have realized that he could have actually used an S, do an S prop for a thing. But like, look at that, right? Even if if you misdrop the opener, you know, as long as you recognize like, hey, I need to bail out of this, then you know you can still survive. Okay. So he's kind of in a skimming mindset. He skimmed quite a few lines, I feel there. Eyepieces keep going over the well. Eyepieces keep going over the well. That's not good. But oof, S piece definitely would have been better down the middle. Ended up causing more trouble for him later. Hani, hi. How are you doing today? I just realized it's getting quite dark in here. I might turn on the light later. How are you doing today? I called those conjoined T-holes. Okay, I have to say, I think I prefer like the sawtooth or checkerboard pattern much better than conjoined T-holes. All right, let's see. How does Aurora do that? Oh my god, is secret grade? Secret grade going on here? You're doing good? I'm good. That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good as well. Hanging out with my friend Aurora. He makes music. I would be playing his music right now, but I feel like we should be focusing on the game. So yeah, you can check him out. I think goes by Little Rora. Yeah, like Aurora, but like you take the AU out from the beginning. So Lil Rora. I like his music. I bought some of it before. RP that misdrop. Are you looking at the opponent's board? Okay, we should pay a bit more attention to what Aurora's doing. Yeah, Aurora's skimming quite a bit. Like, he's playing at 2.4 PPS. That's quite fast. Spots the forecast. Very good. But like his APP right now is like about 1/3. So 0.3 something. That's not really what you want to see. There was a donation there with the O. But yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, good thing he got that lead earlier. So it's tie game. Let's see. What does Aurora go for? SDPC. This is his comfort thing. Oh, okay. Awkward. Spin. Doesn't find the orientation for the spin. That's fine, right? Now it's damage control mode. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I like that he didn't block the well. That was immediately under there. But yeah, now this is a pretty tough situation. Oh, you know, that was actually a pretty good find. Skimming with, what was it, the O and the J? Or the O and the L? But yeah, look at this. Look at this efficiency. It's not good. It is not good. Okay. That's kind of what ends up happening when you end up misdropping the opener and you're not really prepared to transition yourself back into, you know, attacking again. Doesn't okay, no, this is fine. This is fine, actually. Too soon to see what that can become. Yeah, okay, so sometimes, like, when you misdrop something at the top of your stack, I think the important thing to do is just get yourself down, right? Don't try to fix the mistake first. Get that eyepiece out. Give yourself some breathing room. Cancel whatever your opponent is sending in, right? So Aurora, I think he tried to fix the misdrop there immediately. And I think, like, it turned out okay for him, but I think that it could have gone the other way. Like if the opponent had sent a spike, right, then it would have gone the complete opposite. How do you spectate people in Tetra League? I am just watching him screen share on Discord. I'm trying to find them on Spotify, but I can't spell. I think they go by Lil Rora. That's them. Lil Rora. If you can't find them on Spotify, I did purchase his music on Bandcamp, so I think you can find it there. I definitely preach coaching, but the stream would be on stream would be better because of the comments you make. Okay, sure, I don't mind. Whatever you prefer, Zach. Try to snipe, but I went against a 23.8 and I'm 22.9. At least no sweep. Okay. Oh wait, I just realized that both of these guys are doing the same thing. Except Aurora was a little bit faster. So Aurora gets to go ahead with his game plan and try to roll with some SDPC. Okay. Opponent hands on, and they find the song. Oh god, scare you. Yeah, no problem. And the song that I like is Horizons. That's the one that I like. But yeah. Hi 4. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I'm watching Aurora play, and we're gonna commentate on some of the replay afterwards. I see that he was trying to extend the combo there with the L piece, but I think he really would have been better served if he had just kept the well open and then maybe gone down or taken a Tetris later on. I don't quite remember what the board looked like. I don't know what that redeem did. Oh, it played like a sound effect. That's it. Add to the playlist? Okay, nice. Got to party with great friends, slept a bit, woke up to watch Teto. Alright, that sounds like an amazing day. Yeah, well, I'm glad that you got to hang out with friends. Dude, that's amazing. I'm trying to spend this summer hanging out with my friends as much as I can. Because once it's back to school, I have one more semester left and then I'll be working. So yeah, this is kind of like my last summer as like as a student. Okay. This is going okay, he's kind of panic skimming. At least he spots that he can he could have rotated. I'll spin. Okay, yeah, sorry. But yeah, he's kind of panicking right now, I feel. He's spotting good stuff. He's spotting good stuff, but it's not coming together. With my friends from school, like school, not uni school. Wait, what do you mean by school? Like high school and stuff? Okay, SDPC is coming out. Okay, so this guy's doing SDPC C-spin, whiffs the C-spin. Let's see. Wow, this guy. Okay, I should be commenting on Aurora, but like that guy, I think they had the right idea. Taking those T-spin singles when they can, but that's too much momentum to hand somebody who's looping you. High school, nice. So many PCs. Yeah, that's Aurora's thing. Aurora's is a bit of a blitzer. Okay, you need to just send both of those. Definitely, like okay. That time I know I said like, oh, save your eyepieces for Tetris and stuff. Like I think that would have been an appropriate situation to just go straight down. Aurora doesn't know his cut copies. He doesn't know his all the T-spins that he's missing out on. I'd love hanging with friends. I'm in my exam period though. Oh yeah. Hey, you know there'll be time later. There'll be time later, Jawkins. All right, Aurora. Wow. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, he knows his spins. He's got his 180s on lock. But yeah, this is a lot of panic stacking, and I understand. I feel like I'd be doing the same thing. Yeah. Look at the cheese. You got a spread everywhere. It is not great. And look at that. Boom. Right over it. With one PC covered 2 wells. Okay. He's almost out. Okay. Hard to say if he could have made it out if he didn't cover his well there. But I think it would have given him a better shot. Only 2 more to go in a thesis presentation. Jeez, thesis presentation? Wait, are you like graduating, Jawkins? Exam peers are spooky. 1 block away, I know, right? Sometimes you're just 1 piece away. So then you just have to... You don't have to become like the fastest in the world. You just need to be fast enough to get that 1 piece out. Ooh, okay. Okay, maintain the composure. Okay, this is fixable. Nope, the order was not good there. That TP should not have gone there. He could have skimmed with the O into a Tetris, and then this would not... None of these blocks would have been placed on top of the well. That is quite a bit of cheese being sent over to the side. Wells hate him. Find out this person covers 2 wells with one piece. I know, right? Sort of. I should get my bachelor's this year. Dang. Okay. Like the end of like this semester, or like the end of like in December. Because that's huge. Wait, what do you study even, Jawkins? Sorry if you've told me and I've forgotten. Yeah, a lot of cheese going on right now. 0.3 APP about approximately. End of semester. Wow. 2 wells with one piece, that's talent. Well, I mean, you could also take an eyepiece and lay it flat across like a bunch of cheese. So, you know. Yeah. Usually people end up just covering like one well with their block placements. Okay, that it wasn't meant to be a dig at Aurora. I was just like, oh, that was not ideal. Yeah. Let's see how he handles this. Definitely skim into. Okay, missed opportunity for an forecast right there. Once again, still covering the well. So, you know, people think that they're like, oh, you know, I'm pretty good at not covering my well, and then you just put them into like a panicky situation, and then you'll see whether people are good or not. I don't know what Aurora's assessment of his own well covering status is, but definitely a lot of panic stacking here. Unfortunate. I don't know what he was going for there. A three wide well plate that's like perfectly flat at the bottom. That's 3 high. I think it's that was like a lot of potential there that I don't think Aurora really knows how to take, like, makes full advantage of. So definitely there, the correct solution would have been to take a T-spin single. It would have started building up the back-to-back, plus it would have been clean. Okay, does he spot? Okay, he spots. Eventually he gets the T-spin. Once again, there was another 3 wide over there. Could have done an STMB. Too cheesy. All right. Applied engineering bachelor only leads to master though, so it's not over yet. And how long will the masters be? 2? Like two more years? 3 more years? More? Well, I wish you the best of luck, but Jawkins, it seems like you know what's up. You know what's going on. Okay. Good. Very good find there. Okay. Now all you need to do is just go down. Bad O placement, definitely. With 2 J's coming up, O should not have gone in that corner. Alright, Aurora. Oof. Ouch.
Dude, I should have won that.
I think you should have as well. I think
I
towards
so should have won that.
those last 2 games was a lot of cheese.
Man.
Okay, but the U rank holds. It holds.
The year rank does hold.
Do you want to have a look at stuff now?
Yeah, better. My hands are like killing me from that game.
All
So.
right, we'll give you a break. Give you a break. Let me share my screen. Can you send me the link?
Oh, to the games. Let me get them.
Am I sharing my screen? I think I am. So let me hide that.
Here we go. Oh yeah, let me stop streaming and then you can share yours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how you want. Did you message it to me? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can copy this. Is that how it works? Oh no, how do I? There we go. So you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
I can now.
Let's have a look. So I'll try to comment on every round, even the rounds that you win. All right. So you guys, you went for PC. Oh, and then this guy, I don't know if
Wait,
you
can
picked
you
up.
click to switch like the order we're in? Like so I'm on the other
I don't
side?
think I can. I'm trying to click. It's not
Oh.
changing. Does it matter?
Never mind. No, I was just like it threw me off for a second.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I don't know why. Like, come on, Osk, fix your game. Come on, like seriously. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Oh, I haven't really been commenting on the game, but like I think you did okay here. Oh, I should have pressed this button here.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Let's see what's going on. So your DT cannon comes out. Like I noticed that You're very fast at this. 3 PPS. That's very good. Very good. Okay. I was kind of talking to my chat while we were looking at the gameplay. So let's see how you decide to handle this. This is tough. Yeah, I sensed a bit of hesitation from there because like you kind of
Yeah,
noticed like there wasn't really a good way to go down afterwards. So sometimes it's better to not do it. So small optimization. I definitely would have put the Z piece on the. Oh geez, what's going on here? I definitely would have put the Z piece on the right side
oh, okay.
because,
Flatter stack.
or I don't know. Like I feel like it's a bit of a flatter stack. Right now that you're left
Yeah,
with this, you kind of have one line over here to work with. Like if you want, because I was kind of looking at it
that's true.
as like as a follow up with like an STMB afterwards. Okay, but that's fine, right? I think it was still like your opponent wasn't really in a position where they were going to get you back anyways. I did notice that you started skimming a lot. So here, definitely, you should have not have started to skim these lines. So I don't know if you've caught yourself skimming a lot, but
I
yeah.
think if I'm in an awkward spot, I get myself to a place of familiarity. In that case, it's 9-0 for me.
9-0 is okay, but um this O placement is a little bit suspect, and then I think it also started
Okay,
leading
fair,
into
fair
some
enough. I
weird
see
stuff.
that now.
I think you could have gone on the left side, but then kind of what you started building on next was like not good either. So, if, let's say you committed to this, I think what you could have done is put the S on the left side of this little bucket that you've created and then spin the L underneath it. Really want to just
Yeah,
focus
yeah,
on
yeah.
flattening the stack. This one's not good because obviously no O piece. Your J pieces are a few pieces away. If you really want to resolve this, both I pieces need to go in there, and then you just kind of further separate the left side of the board. So just like you've heard like, oh, you try to make your well slope you try to make your stack slope towards your well. So try not to put anything right here on the right beside the 9-0, especially if it's going to create like a valley in the middle of your board. And oh my gosh, this is so
Yeah.
scary.
Okay. While I was playing, I'm like, Jesus, what am I doing?
You're doing it, and then you notice that like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, but you can't stop yourself from doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And reminder is saying that X rank is 24.563. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was talking to my chat a lot, but now I'm gonna be just talking to you and seeing what's going on.
Yeah. Is there a debate about X-ray?
No, people just asking what the threshold was.
Ah,
So yeah. All right. Ooh. Okay. So I know that the round doesn't end here, but let's see what you could have gone for. Honestly, like, I think,
oh dang! I
like,
could have sent a Tetris and then placed the blue piece, and then immediately had the well open, right? Like after that C
yeah,
piece.
like it's kind of hard to see here because like, oh, it looks like it would fit really well. You want to fill out the stack for the Tetris, but um, I think that that could have like if your opponent like, oh my god, your opponent has a spike. I'm surprised that you lived this, right? Yeah, definitely using the J piece instead of the Z piece to fill out that well would have been good. So here, oh, magnificent. I don't know if you intended to make this, but like that's really nice. Too bad the
I
T piece
did.
is so
It
far
was
away.
intentional, actually.
Okay,
My
fantastic.
T-spin vision has been improving like steadily. So
That's good. That's good. So this, yeah, like it's not great. It does create more stuff for you to downstack later, but I can understand why you would just put it there because you're all the way up here. Um, let me go back and look at this over here on this right side. I definitely think that this LP should have gone on the right side. Right? I think you should resolve this first.
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if they had gone on the left side, I think you could have put the J up right here. Maybe not. J up right here like that. O where this L piece would have gone, then the S to maybe clear off some lines and stuff. And then you would have had that free. But then, it's not too big of a deal because you had another piece coming up. I think at this point I must have said like you missed a donation.
Yeah. Well.
I can see a donation with
Oh, if
L's
I
on this side,
waited
O
for the.
here, and then a Z,
Oh, okay.
but there's no T piece coming up. So what did you decide to do? Okay, O definitely should not have gone on the right side.
Yeah. No.
I think yeah, on the left, it should have went on the left side here because you don't want to build this side up anymore. You just want to make sure the left side is equal to the right side so you can start skimming. So probably O here, Z on this side, then the J over here, and then you would have had like a 3 wide that maybe you could have used your L pieces to skim a few lines off there. Let's see how the rest of this turned out. Okay, good. Yeah, I did find like at like
I
especially
definitely
earlier
kept
on.
building over the well there.
Oh, well, I was gonna say like you know, you were pretty good about like trying to get those Tetrises where you could, but I think that started to fall apart towards the end. Okay, misdrop, whatever, like that happens. Yeah, okay, I did say this. Like I think that at some point you whenever you got an eyepiece and you weren't able to do a Tetris, you would just kind of put it down, and this is not really a great place to put it down.
Yeah.
Was there a better placement for this? Like if you had to put this down, I would have put it down on the far left where it's not going to interfere
Yeah.
with anything here. Maybe this is a bit too advanced, but like too far ahead. Z piece right down the middle here because you see you have a J piece that you can 180 later. S piece goes on the left side, and then maybe T piece goes over here, and then it would have cleared that up. But like that's hard to spot. I wouldn't expect you to see that.
Did I really have 200 verses like 45 seconds in here? This might be the good round that I had. I'm not sure.
I think so because I see the red side ones. But I guess another consideration is if you put the S overhang over here. Oh, hi,
And then
hi,
talk the
Chester.
JP.
Thank you for dropping by. You could have put the S piece overhanged here, and then you could have spun the J piece underneath it later on. I don't know
True.
if you can
Yeah.
visualize that. But like,
No, that's what I said a second ago.
Oh,
is
did
that,
you?
Yeah.
okay,
Like
Yeah,
tucking
okay.
the J piece in.
yeah, that would have been really cool.
Definitely
So
getting some style points on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And then I was commenting on this. Oh, I remember talking about this. Definitely J and I piece should have been used to clear these two lines instead of I piece going over this
Yeah.
spot. Yeah. You got to really identify like what do I really need to clear right now, and can I use the pieces that I have right now to do it? And if I can't come up with a clever solution, then what are the next few pieces that I can use to do it? So like I think you might have said like, oh, this I piece obviously doesn't clear two lines, so you just said let me throw it to the side, but you have to think about it and using it in conjunction with the J piece or whatever other pieces that you were about to get. Okay, yeah. Let's see how this is.
I don't think it would necessarily hurt me. I think GP just said this in chat, but that I play so fast that like I have a little leeway to slow down and think about my piece placements, when needed.
I think so too. Like you play quite like I think I caught you going 2.5 PPS. I'm like, that's really fast. That's like
Yeah. When I was doing SDPC, it was probably like 3.5 or something. I don't know how fast I do that, but
definitely over 3 PPS. I wasn't looking at the exact numbers, but in your opener, you're quite fast and stuff. I just wanted to point out over here, you missed out on like a easy T-spin. You had the O, you had the overhang.
oh yeah.
So maybe if you could work on converting a few more of those into actual full-fledged T-spins, then I think that could improve your output. Once again, right? Z piece could have gone over here. Maybe put your eye up vertically if you really wanted this T-spin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I missed those a lot too. So it's like, it happens to everybody. Okay, once again, eyepieces going like, I think you just kind of made a snap judgment there.
I don't think
Eyepiece
I
goes
really
here.
even looked at the wells like more than one level underneath either. I was just worrying about the next one, which like I know it might have actually been Itchy that was saying like that you can start looking at like a couple ahead.
I was about to say like, let me channel my inner Itchy, just like, oh, just pay attention to like three wells ahead, and then
well, Itchy
that's
probably would
good
have said
enough.
just play better, but
All right, do you want me to say that for you? Just play better.
Just
and
play
invest
better.
in
It's
ETFs
so
or
easy.
something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you could you know, like you might have to say it out loud or just like maybe take a deep breath so that way you kind of remind yourself to be calmer and to slow down and stuff. Because like if I notice like, oh, I'm starting to panic and stuff, then I will like kind of like sit up straight in my chair, take some deep breaths, and then intentionally like, okay, go slow, be be efficient and stuff. Sometimes that's what it takes for me to catch to like reset my mental and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. So obviously there the Z piece would have been much better to fill that. And then yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't use your L piece to fill this and stuff. Okay. Heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. Yeah. Here, I think, yeah, like this is not a really good placement. I think a better placement would be on the right side. Just because when you place this J piece here, it's creating another dependency right in the middle of your board.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, yes, you have an O and the L, and that would be really good over on the right side. And then the J is coming up, but you got two S's and a Z piece to go through first. So try to reduce the number of dependencies that you go for. It's not even that bad, honestly. You could have put the J here, O, and then oh hi, uh, oh, it's not great. Oh, I was thinking J, Z, L, and then double S to fill up that. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't that bad, right? Like there was a
Yeah. Because
chance to
there's
get
like
out of it.
nothing underneath on the right side. I could have just like come up with
Hmm.
something better.
Okay, okay, and this was good. I think I started saying like, oh, he's getting some teaspoons and stuff. That's good. Okay, I don't know what happened there. What happened? How come you
What?
decided like you had this teaspoon and then you like just looked at it and then you said, "No, I'll just take the double."
I think because I had a T piece, like I saw
Uh-huh.
it at the bottom of the queue, and I just
Hmm.
like I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, just saying you had the L piece. You could. It would have been perfect.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
I guess you delayed it. Like you still got the teaspoon. I don't know if you would have been able to set up another teaspoon in
I
time,
think
but
I
yeah,
was building up a combo actually.
combo. Okay, okay, that can work. I think you did do this a few times where you grabbed a teaspoon single on the way out, or like just as you were down stacking. But this is one case where you didn't spot it in time. There's another teaspoon double that you can get here if you put the O and then two I pieces. But yeah, you still land. It still lands. It's still good. Mm.
I was trying to if I had an eye piece, I could have made a T spin there, but I like made such a like dependent setup
Hmm.
on using the eye. Like instead of the T there, if I had an eye next in queue, it could have worked.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. But you know, it could have been a teaspoon triple. Oh well.
True.
Well, no T in sight. So maybe going for just a skim. Plus, you were gonna about to receive a lot of cheese, so not bad. I'm just gonna see right there, like here, like you're taking teaspoon singles and then I guess converting them into doubles. So that's really good. Um, I think that something that you would benefit from is like starting to learn, pick up some more teaspoon setups, right? So here you had an O. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. There was like a few teaspoons that I saw here, but none of them are
No,
really
I see
clean
what you're
because of
saying.
this.
Like the shape is there to make one.
The shape is there. Yeah,
I could have, you know what? I could have done the next two pieces there, are J and S. I could have put those on the right, like
exactly. That's what I
flipped
was
the
thinking.
J and then tucked the S
Yeah. Let's see if
like in
you would
front
have
of
had a
it.
T piece coming up, but like I know exactly what you mean. Like J S over here, and then maybe the I piece goes vertically right here. Oh, but there was no T piece for a while, so maybe it's better that you didn't do that. Okay. Let's see. Do you put the J piece on the right side or do you put the O piece? Okay. I think the J piece on the right side would have been better. This O piece is a little bit problematic because yeah, now I think you were let me go back. So you were looking at this, right? Let's get rid of this, but you're not really looking at that. So definitely here I would have went with the J piece over here, right? Because you really want to clear this
Gotcha.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, how did this dude not kill me yet? And then I looked at like what they had going on over there. It's like,
Okay.
oh, it's just Swiss cheese over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Let's see. Okay, and I like the use of 180s. Very good. I
Yeah.
would like to know what the the rationale was for placing this like this rather than putting it flat.
Crack.
Okay. Sometimes we do things that don't really make sense. But I'm looking at this. If you had placed it flat, maybe you could have done I, O, J, or L or whatever. Those would have been better because,
Yeah.
right? If I were you, I'd be looking at these three right here, just trying to keep up here as flat as possible, not adding any more lines that I have to. Um, yeah.
Also, hey Zoom.
And yeah. Oh, Zun's here. Nice, nice, nice. And then over
Yes.
here, this is tough. You have to save your eyepiece for this spot right here. Or I guess maybe J and then L spin afterwards. I don't know. I would have used my eyepiece here. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Eyepiece would have been perfect here. You put your O piece right here. You put a J over here, and then you L spin. You hold, and then you L spin to get rid of this line right here. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I get to see with the benefit of being able to pause and look at it again. That would have been like a blockfish move. I'm sure Zune would say like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
blockfish would have
Yeah.
helped you see that.
I should train with Blockfish more on ironically.
Yeah, like personally, like I've never done it, but like Zune says it works really well, and other people have been like doing it and finding a lot of success with it. So like, I think you should go for it. Um,
Yeah.
okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, once again, you want to keep things as flat as possible. I would have probably dumped my eyepiece, used the L piece to skim this. Like, L piece would have been perfect here. And then use the Z piece to skim off this line that's coming up next. Yeah, because now, boom, you
Oh.
cleared the line, but three more for your trouble.
Oh, it's like, please don't put it there. Please don't put it there. Watching the
Yeah,
replay.
yeah. Okay,
I
but
really
this
do like. I feel like I need to slow down a bit.
mhm,
Like speed isn't,
definitely.
everything.
Yeah, it's hard to break that habit, especially when it's in verses and stuff. But I think if you could, okay, I think this is a good idea. I think the should have gone over here on this side. But then again, it's like not even that big of a deal. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of skimming. So I did note a few times that I'm like, the efficiency is not great. At
Yeah.
some points, it was like zero point 0.3, zero point 0.4, right? You should be aiming for zero point 0.5 or more. Oh, thank you for the follow. Monica Ray? Hi,
How's
thank you.
efficiency calculated again?
I just divide the pieces by attack. Or sorry, the attack by your number of pieces used. So
Okay.
here, probably like zero point 0.4 or something like that. Or maybe zero point 0.3. Like I just give like kind of like a rough estimate, but like if you're in U rank, I think you should be aiming for about like 0.5. That's like kind of a ballpark from me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's see how you handle this one. If I were you, I would have put both Z pieces up here, identified that hey, this needs to go right now. So Z pieces go on the right, O goes down here, and then use the L and the S to get rid of it. Okay, that's not what happened.
That's not what I did.
Yeah, I think maybe you have to. If you slow down, I think maybe you would have come to the same realization as I did when I looked at that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so simple. It's like in so many of these instances, if I just looked at the well below me, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't put another piece above there. But
Hmm,
like, I just forget that fundamental thing sometimes,
yeah.
especially when I'm playing fast.
Do you want me to like in the next round just be there, just like slow down, slow down, slow
Just
down.
Aurora, stop!
Stop.
Yeah. I beg you.
Yeah, I know. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. So we could definitely do something like that.
I know after both Itchy and I think 25 Pi did some coaching,
Hmm.
I like coached me.
Dang, you
Uh
got coaching
I
from
was like
Sec.
way more cautious of it, but then like over time I've just kind of stopped worrying about
Hmm.
looking at the garbage hole, which is not good.
Yeah, I think it does show. Okay, I was not even paying attention to what just happened. Okay,
We both just like me and my opponent just fumbling around right
yeah, it
now.
happens. It happens. It happens. Okay, let's go over what happened here. Okay, misdrop happens. So at this point, oh gosh, like where do you even begin? I would probably place this flat. So like the main issue here is that like you just misdropped this piece. You need to get rid
Yeah.
of the lines here. So what you should identify is that I need to get somehow fill up just these three lines on the right and then these four lines on the left. Um, Possibly, probably your best solution would have been like the L on its side, or like in its default position over here. Somehow use this O, maybe put it right down the middle, and then I over here, I think. Mm, actually, maybe not. I take that back. I take that back. Okay, I'm gonna bring out the. I'm gonna bring out a. I'm gonna bring out a fortress.
Fortress moment.
Fortress.
I still
Let
don't
me.
have fortress.
Oh well, I think it's helpful. So maybe consider it. Change Windows to. Wait, how do I change Windows?
Can it scan stuff for multiple games, or it's just meant for Tetria?
From multiple any Tetris board. Okay, do you see my board?
Yeah.
Let me show this. Okay. So I have to go look at what the queue was. What was the queue? Can you tell me? Oh no, you can't see it. You can't see it.
No, I
Okay.
can't. I literally can't see.
So you have LOISZL. I've already forgotten what I just said.
LOIS. Wait.
LOISZ
L.
I. And then you have an
Oh,
L
okay.
in Q. Oh, gosh.
Sorry, I was one off.
I was thinking. This is wow. This is
It's
not good.
really a really detrimental like misdrop. It's really bad.
Let's go back and see if we can find something else. So in my mind, I was thinking this. That might be the best.
It's
thing
not
that you can do.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard.
It's just like a really unfortunate spot to misdrop on.
And I would
I
say
don't
like.
think that's even a thing that like requires me like learning how to solve it necessarily, because it's such like I don't think I've ever had a misdrop where like my board looked like that after.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I guess it can happen, you know.
There's even this. I don't know. It's not great, but like I think these are good because it really forces you to use your brain and slow down and just like identify what are the critical lines that I really need to clear right now. And
Yeah.
then it forces you to look at your queue and say like, okay, what do I have available to me? Yeah. Can you Z spin from that eye? Z spin from the eye. What do you mean, Roman? Sorry, my like I think this is also very fun for my chat too, because like they'll come in and then they'll like start like kind of offering their own like. Oh wait, hold on. This might be better. Is this better? No, it's not better, dude. I don't know.
Wait.
From how Rax.
Mm.
I'm trying to look at what you did. Honestly, it's. I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe if you want to go back and look at this moment again and give it your best shot, then sure. But I'll spin into the hole created by the T. Oh, I see what you guys mean.
Wait, is that even possible? I feel like you need the wall on the right to be one block higher.
I don't have any gravity on this, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not about to change my gravity settings on Fortress. I don't know. I feel like might not be possible.
Yeah.
I don't think you can spin that. Okay, it's not spinnable. Okay. So that's that. I guess that's enough Fortress. Let's go back to looking at.
Don't do that again, Aurora.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm causing
like,
everyone so much pain. I can't believe it.
No, dude, I've made many worse misdrops before. It's happened.
If
and
I
there was
misdrop
like
during DPC, it takes like a full minute to recover. I swear.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me go back and look at these mistakes because these ones were avoidable. I think.
I think I lose this, don't I?
Yeah, I think you do. So
Yeah, I mean,
think
yeah.
once more that your habit of just dumping your eyepiece when you're not Tetris ready is coming back to get you. Definitely was required here, and that even the T piece would have been like pretty good on the right side over here. So because like what could you have done here? I see like a I see like a very fun solution. Like I see I over here, L piece over here, maybe dump your Z piece on top of here, then there's another L spin that actually gets revealed, I believe, after you skim this line right here, and also skim this line. There's like an L. You could have done an L spin. Yeah. People are just like still asking even with gravity. Okay, we're gonna move past that. I don't. You guys can recreate it on your own fortresses and see if it works. Okay. Yeah, the eyepiece was like required here. So I don't know. Like I'm telling you, like, oh, you got to change these habits, and I don't really know what the right way to change your habit is, because I know, like, oh, it's hard to remember in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
But I think the first thing you have to do is you have to tell yourself to slow down. You have to tell yourself to slow down and calm down, so you can stop skimming, start spotting better down stacks, start, stop yourself from just throwing away pieces that you actually need into spots that just create more problems with you for you later on. So the root of all these problems is probably go slower. Yeah. Oh wow, I got raided. Hi, thank you for the raid, Juju Puggy. I'm doing a bit of a Tetris coaching session. Thank you so much. Can somebody do a shout out for Juju? How was your stream? Oh yes, I remember this exact moment. I said Aurora doesn't know that he could use this S piece right here to do to prop up. Okay, sorry. Let me address this. Yeah, thank you so much, Juju. I hope your stream went well. What were you playing? What were you doing? Thank you for the follows, Celestic and Juju. Oh, and everyone's here is just like spamming. There's a lot of sounds going on right now. But yeah, Aurora, I think this is when I started saying, like, I wish Aurora like knew a bit more T-spin setups, because you could have done some ST stacking. Like there was a few ways that you could have waited to get this O piece to finish up this T spin over here. The S piece would have been literally the perfect piece. This is like the basis of ST stacking. I don't know if you've ever looked into it, but these 3 wide wells are very powerful, right? You can get STSDs out of them. You can get STMBs out of them. ST stacking, like all sorts of stuff is birthed out of these 3 wide wells. So that's really good. We also did Tetris. Oh, awesome! Wait, today is today Tetris Day? That's what people are saying in their raid message.
Wait, what does that mean? Is that the day Tetris was made, like NES Tetris or something?
I didn't know today's Tetris Day. Oh, it's Tetris Tuesday? Is that what it is? That's what Zune says. Hi, Pizza. Want to see how things are. Also, hi. You're doing good. I'm glad that you're doing well, Pizza. Okay, I did not know that today was Tetris Day. The more you know. Look at us, Tetris nerds, and we don't even know when Tetris Day is. Yeah, sure. 4 didn't even know. Okay,
is that
awesome.
Just like universally known, and we didn't know that? I feel like that's something somebody would have told me. Because I've been streaming for 2 years, like probably on Tetris Day. That's the first time I've heard it.
Yeah, same. All right, Tetris Day next year, right? I better see you at 24K on June 6th, 2024.
Dude, if you're giving me a year, it's possible.
I better see you at 24.6 then.
I can't just play with like no purpose behind it. I have to actually take the advice of like people who are coaching me to like improve,
Okay, Zach is a downstack challenge for. I think do you mind if we wait for later? Maybe I can look at it afterwards, because like I want to finish this VOD and I want to see if maybe Aurora can already start putting into practice some of the stuff that we're talking about. Just slow down, really. But yeah. I just have one more question for Juju. Like, were you playing on Tetrio, or like what website were you playing on, or like which version of Tetris were you playing? Okay, I'm gonna continue the replay. Right. So I was just like, you could have done a T-spin there. I think also you could have, for a cleaner solution, instead of putting the T piece there, you could have used your S piece and wedged that in there. Oh, they were playing on Tetrio. Nice. Well, thank you, Rice. Were you the one who brought Juju and and everybody else over? I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's the version we like.
Yeah, that is the version. Right. So yeah, I think that a few things that you could have done. You could have used the S piece in order to get that ST stacking. You could have used your S piece over here to get a bit of a cleaner stack. In fact, I think. Actually, no. Never mind. I think it would have been a cleaner. Do I normally do coaching as Revitalize? I do offer coaching as like a channel point reward, but honestly, like if you don't want to, wait to get 10,000 channel points, I'll do it for free if you just like ask me when I'm offline. Like you can ask me on Discord. Like I'm happy like to talk about Tetris any day of the week. So you can find my Discord just by using !Discord. But yeah. All right, let's see over here. You're extending this combo. I like it. I like it. Okay, so over here.
Wait! But I don't do that. I don't place it there. I promise. I saw when you were talking earlier.
Good.
I switch it back out.
Yeah. Okay. I actually wanted to say even more. Like you could have gotten another T-spin off here. There's no T in place, but like, do you see how maybe you could have done another T-spin if you really wanted to?
Give me. Let me cook for a second. Let me think.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I could have propped the. I wish I could like draw on the screen.
Okay, just describe me like which column or what.
Okay.
They oriented.
I would put the L piece to the right of the O, like propped up vertically on it, and then use the next orange piece to the right as an overhang for the T.
Well, yeah, perfectly. Like that's exactly how I would do it. Or maybe I might have used an O piece and then to make the overhang.
That's actually like really easy.
Yeah. So like slow down and then you'll start to see these things. Cause like you can see them, right? I just asked you like,
yeah,
do you see the T-spin? And you're like, oh yeah, I do. But like you're not spotting them because you're just going too fast in the game. Maybe when you spot like, hey, that's kind of like flat here, right? I almost have a T-spin ready. Let me just slow down and look at my pieces and see what I can cook from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Once more, let's examine the potential of what you had here. So, Aurora, how much do you know about STMBs? Like, do you ever do hanging floating T-spins? None. Okay. You had one right here.
I might have. Hang on. Oh, if I put the wait, never. Okay, I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. Continue.
Okay, so maybe Fortress needs to come out again. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let me share my Fortress screen with you. Man, this is not the greatest way to do things. What is going on on my? Okay, no, sorry, I got a little bit. Okay, you can see Fortress, right? Let me just see what you had. You had a LTZT. So LTZT, you had an I in Q, right? So over here, wait, Aurora, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, everything went quiet for a second, right? So these three wides are really good because there's I hate using this word, but plethora of setups you can do. So I'm sure if you've talked to Zune will always tell you about STSDs, right? You can do that from there. STMBs, floating T-spins, right? You can do T-spins like that. Let me move this out of the way. What else can you do? You can also do ZT, like you can do more of like the ZT stacking that I was talking about, right? So all these things are you get out of doing three wides. So I want you to maybe learn one or two of those techniques, and I think you could start doing things really well. So over here, I would see like, oh, I have a three wide and it's even on both sides. That's really good. So what I would want to do is that I would say, what pieces do I have that are coming up that I could like take advantage of this? And the first thing that comes to mind is I see a Z piece. So Z pieces and S pieces are really great because you can hook them on the side and then do that T-spin.
And then you got an overhang, yeah.
Or you can do it on this side. So this one is like a little bit hard to spot because you have to get through a few pieces first, but what you should be starting to learn how to do is that, okay, I have this piece that I can use as an overhang first. So you set up the overhang and then you complete the rest of the T-spin. So this only required you to look three pieces ahead. And this makes you like the coolest Tetris player ever when you start doing these floating T-spins.
Yes,
like,
we want those style points.
That's exactly, style points. Thing. If you can't win without style, like what's the point even? You know?
What's the point?
So yeah. People asking how to do Shichiku. Oh yeah, Leo is correct. You need a 2x4 to get a Shichiku out of this. Reminder says, don't waste T. I don't think there's a way to not waste T out of this. There was only so many pieces. Like, the T was literally the next, like, piece after the L. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a way, maybe there isn't a way. But yeah, that's all I want to say about uh, that. Like, so the 3 wides, I think you can maybe start looking into those. So I told you about STSDs. I think you know about them. STMBs, maybe some ST stacking. Those are just some of the few that you can start looking at. But let me go ahead and switch back to looking at Tetrio. So in the end, you end up just skimming. So like even another option out of that would just be just to upstack, but then you decide to skim out of it and you wasted like 2 lines when you could have been building up for something even greater. But yeah, okay. Okay, what did you do here? Okay, this is good. Kind of reminiscent of okay, well, okay. Okay, this is the last time I swear I'll talk about this, but like dumping the eyepiece on the far right or the far left. Yeah,
it's like a panic mode thing.
Yeah, I did say like, oh, I think he's like just, yeah, he's panicking a little bit.
I was definitely, I think it was the pressure of knowing I was being watched by like you, but I was like definitely bursting my speed like way faster than I probably would normally. And then of course the funny.
Yeah, nice. I mean, this is fine. Like, I think like you shouldn't be like.
See, it's over. It's already over.
Oh, I said like, oh, is you like making like secret grade or something? I saw the stairs. Yeah.
Just mid game.
If you want, an exercise in down stacking, and then okay, no, I said I wouldn't say it anymore. But like, you can go back and look at that and say like, how should I have down stacked that? Or like, just practice down stacking, like a really cheesy board and see how that goes. Yeah, I think I said at this point the order really matters. Like, you definitely should not have covered this well before. But panic. I understand.
Always blockfish, Soon says.
Yeah.
Should be my daily warm up.
I got added to friends list by somebody. Nice. Okay. I'll
too
look
popular.
At it in a second. I'm just trying to make the most of my supporter. I mean, D-Rob keeps on gifting it to me. The handsome devil he is. Okay, I
got gifted a bunch of supporter. I don't know if I told you like 5 months worth for getting U rank.
Damn. I wish somebody.
It was from Kitten, actually. I don't know if you're friends with that person.
Kitten?
Yeah. They were Haverdaw or something before. I don't know how their name was pronounced, but
yeah. It's impressive how concealed Blockfish is. What's Blockfish? Okay, yeah. Zune will tell you all about Blockfish if you have any questions. Oh, I remember watching it and being heartbroken.
Okay, what's the I don't know the finesse for that piece rotation when I already have a well. It never like sticks where I want it to.
Did you not have the? I think you got the rotation at one point.
Yeah, I got it, but I was like, it went back. Maybe is it counterclockwise?
So I'm assuming you spun it clockwise to get it into this position.
Yeah.
I would have counterclockwise it. That would be my best guess.
It was just counterclockwise then. I was like spamming the up arrow key and it kept going clockwise.
Yeah, because like you spun it, like imagine it as like the hand of a clock moving, right? So it spun, so now it's pointing down. If you wanted it to go back up, I would have done the opposite rotation of what I did before. I would have went counterclockwise and hopefully would have propped back up. I'm not an expert in finesse, especially when it comes to these tricky stuff, and I know SDPC's got like a lot of tips and tricks. Like I know that to get this L, like if you get a late L or J piece, there's like a finesse trick to do it. But yeah, wait, let me go back 1 second, dude. Yeah, you see right here, you got a 3 wide right here. You could have done a floating Z piece on the left side.
That's one of those things where it's like I just don't see it unless somebody shows it to me.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have to train your brain to see those 3 wides because the 3 wides are so good. It's like so much potential in there. So yeah, I would just say like go Zen mode and just see what you can find, or just focus on one particular setup and see if you can land that. And it's very frustrating at first. I remember trying to learn how to do cut copies, and I was trying for like 2 hours, and I did it like 3 times or something in a game, and I'm just like. It takes time. It will take time.
Yeah,
but,
it will.
It'll be worth
like anything else.
Yeah.
I was like desperately looking for a T-spin overhang there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Nice. I kind of wish that you took a T-spin single here.
Oh yeah.
Go back. Yeah. I wish I was just like, oh, he's gonna get it, but he decide to try
It's
to
the
get this
most
instead.
like gamer move possible to like eliminate your opponent with a T-spin single, not even a double. Like they're
It
just
would
one
be,
line from the top.
yeah. All right, let's see how things go. Okay, like I think maybe if you had done the order correct, like in a different way, you could have gone a Tetris. But I think it was okay because you're just trying to clean up. Like if you happen to get a Tetris as a byproduct, that would have been fantastic. Over here, something that I think is a good trick is like out of order S and Z. So like S piece would have been really good here, and then the Z piece on top of it would have been good. If you had looked at your queue, you have already the Z piece. Like put the Z piece instead of this O piece here, and then you'd have space for the S piece afterwards.
Oh, true.
I think it would have been cleaner because, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But I like doing it the other way.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but yeah, okay, awkward, misdrop. I don't think I necessarily agreed with what you
It's
did
a
here,
really
but like
weird down stack I did.
it was like a extension to get the kill. In my opinion, like if you make a misdrop, I think you should just like take the Tetrises underneath it and then start focusing on fixing the misdrop. I think you tried to start fixing the misdrop like immediately when you still had this
Yeah.
Tetris. So
I
if
did
I were
keep the well
you,
open for that one Tetris though.
yeah, you did right, which was I think was good, and I think that led to the win. Oh, what happened? I'm rated by H Sturts. Oh, I know that name. I lose to this
I'm
person.
telling you, dude, you're too popular. You were too popular.
I lose to this person. Can somebody do a shout out for H Sturts? Hi Deep. Hello. Thank you so much for
4
tuning in.
a.m. Dots, the moderator slash admin slash I don't know whatever titles he has of Tetrio.
Really cool guy, yeah.
Really cool
Definitely.
guy. Yeah, I forgot that
Definitely.
one. That's actually like the official tag if you look at his Tetrio profile.
Um, hmm. There's. I think potentially, like, if you were not trying to salvage anything from
My bad.
this,
Hi,
I think
Deep.
you could have used the T piece to flip to like even out this side, the left side of this well, and then just stacked your a Z
Oh
pieces on
yeah,
top of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and then taken the Tetris.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like in case this guy didn't survive this spike or whatever you just sent at him, I think that would have left you in a bit of a better spot. But like, it KO'd, so it wasn't an egregious mistake. Okay, so SDPC. I like how both of you guys were like nearly neck
Fumbling.
and neck there.
But
yeah, this guy.
I'm too pro because I've been blitzing all week.
Yeah, and this guy's been not been going for the PC follow up. He's been going for the C spin follow up as well.
I thought if this is the round, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
there
I
might
don't
be
know.
a really cool T spin I do up here.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to it.
I could just be gaslighting though. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
So do you see here? You got 3 wide, very good, right? So unfortunately, you don't have access to the left side, but you can still do STSD caves, or they're not called caves, STSD. So you even have J's and L's in abundance.
Dude, yeah. Okay, wait. That actually, I think you're the first person that's explained how to build that to me. That made sense. Like now, I actually see it in my head.
Yeah, like they're really good. Plus, I think
Is an STSD like the opposite order? I'd do a DT cannon to be a T-spin triple and a T-spin double, or is it 2 T-spin doubles?
it's 2 T-spin doubles. So the opposite, like a triple double, would be a C-spin. So that's the opposite of a DT. But yeah, like these 3 wides, especially when it's too high, it's really good for doing STSDs. Plus, you even have a Tetris underneath it, so like that would have been a huge payoff. But
yeah,
in the end, you end up just going for a Tetris, which is fine. This guy's board is super cheesy. I think if you had kept up pressure, it would have ended maybe even sooner than it did. So let's see what you go for here. Okay.
Almost had like a weird 4 wide.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 5 wide ish. But yeah, this is fine. Like I think you could have definitely applied more pressure there. Maybe let's go back and see. Oh yes. So what I would have...
is the 4 wide I was talking about.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm looking at this, and I think that I'm thinking a little bit ahead. So I'm thinking about after you take this T-spin, what's left over? You have 1 residue left. A J would be really good here, right? So a possibility would be for you to maybe set up a fractal here. I think it would have wasted. Might have wasted a TP, so maybe it wouldn't have been great. But it'd be nice if you were thinking about those things.
I also
Because
counted. I think that J piece was like 10 blocks away, which would have been rough
yeah,
waiting in the
okay.
queue for that. But
Hey, guess
I
what?
see what you're saying.
There was also an STSD over here. This one's a bit hard to spot. So you have a 3 wide over here. L goes on the right side of this. S goes over here to create the overhang, and then you can put a Z piece over here or something.
I bet
It would.
Zuna's really just pogging right now that you're talking
Yeah.
about STSD.
Yeah. Oh, Water's here. Hi, Water Dud. Okay, so I'm
Bro,
sorry,
we-
everybody in chat. I can't keep track of everything. There's too much to talk about. So I do
hope
appreciate you guys
know-
are here.
I hope
Yeah.
you guys know I've witnessed Zune playing Touch Rail and been in a game with him, and he's had like 5 lines at the very top of his board to work with, and he's still managed to build an STSD and kill his opponent. It's very awesome.
That is the Zune way. That is the
That's
Zune
the
way.
Zune way.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been optimal because you have this glaring dependency on the left side. But just because it wouldn't have been a good idea doesn't mean that you can't think about it or practice spotting these things. I think what you did overall it's clean. It's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Good round. Yeah. So yeah, and once again,
might I ask, what are we gonna do after this? Should I do more TL or?
do you want to do another round, or do you want to just I don't know, go into a practice room?
Maybe a little practice. If I'm feeling good, we can jump to another one.
Okay, sure. Maybe cut out all the garbage. Oh, I remember watching this. I'm like, oh, Aurora gets the blitz on this guy, but then he manages to send a little bit and stuff it out. Okay. So now that the opener is done, now we can start talking about mid game here. Okay. Good. I like that
The
you
9-0. The 9-0. Yeah.
like 9-0 is like, okay, everyone makes fun of it, but it's just like it worked and it was made you go fast. Okay,
I do
and then
extremely fast 9-0. Like,
yes.
I don't know. Definitely not the most efficient move, but
I think here was a missed opportunity to do a T-spin single.
yeah.
Yep. So start grabbing those. Then over here,
How much is a T-spin single's just 2 lines, right?
it's 2 lines, but it also contributes to back-to-back. So that's, I think, a big part of it. There's an STSD over here. I'm sure that you're sick of hearing that, and you actually don't even waste any T pieces. So L piece goes on the right side. You put the O piece as an overhang. This one's harder to spot because there's a height difference, right? But the O piece goes over here as an overhang. Z piece goes over here to fill up this spot, and then the I piece goes to fill in the rest, and then there's an STSD. The reason why I'm not showing you is because I just don't want to pull it 4 wide and have to switch the whatever screen I'm sharing. But
so what's the total box that I have to fill in with STSD? Is it a 3x4?
The total box
seems like it's
I
a
guess
3x4.
It would be like a 3x5 if you count the overhang. or 6 almost if you can. No, yeah, 3x5 if you count the overhang. Okay, you know what? I think for educational purposes we will
actually show me. I want to see this.
Yeah,
Zune says 3x4.
3x4. Yeah, we can have a look at it, because you do need a lot of space.
I think that was a confusing way I worded it, but
so you had like a L Z. Okay, now I'm gonna have to look at this. LZ O L Z I S T, and then I think you have T and hold. All right, this is what we're looking at. You can see my screen, right? You can see 4 wide.
Yeah.
I have Fortress. Okay, so would have been this, and then you get T-spin.
And then it's you do the first one's sideways, and then dude, I need to practice that. That would be so pog for me to start using that mid game.
I think so too. I think you know, you have enough knowledge and fundamentals to start going for these more advanced stuff.
Yeah, it's I did the same thing with T-spin vision, where I actively every time I played, I forced myself and look for the little upside down T shape in your stack, and then just build off of it.
Yeah.
That would have been such a clean STSD too.
It was. It did involve you to look at your entire stack and then figure that out. But sometimes I feel when you get really good at building it, you can kind of you spot how to make the overhang, like you spot like the core shape, and then the rest of the pieces just kind of fill out the stack naturally because like you have good stacking fundamentals or something like that. So eventually like you just like spot, hey, I can do an STSD, let me build it, and then let me see if I
Yeah.
can fill the rest of the stack out. Sometimes it doesn't always land, but like I think when it does land, it pays dividends and it's really good. But yeah, let's move on. Did you win this round? No, I don't think so. I think it looks like your opponent
No,
wins
but
this.
I've never lost a Tetris game. Come on now, you know this.
Yeah, I know, right? This is not this is the not the real Raxty actually. This is the fake Raxty. The
It's
real
the
Raxty would never
imposter
lose.
XD.
Precisely. All right. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about what you did there. Let's see. I think
I don't know either.
you really
Honestly.
didn't want to put it here. You really didn't want to put this S piece up, right? So
I
I
could have
think
made a wait. Yeah, I could have made a weird T spin if I did
yeah,
like
honestly you could have.
if I put the S1 to the left of where it is now and then dropped the L piece in my queue down. It would
Mhm.
have made the overhang.
You could have also put the S vertically in here. It would have cleared a line, and then there would have been residue right in the square that I'm highlighting. And you see how like kind of makes a
Oh,
T
also
piece?
true. Yeah.
O on top, and then you got a T spin. Another, I think something that might have been a bit cleaner. This takes a little bit of like looking ahead. Is like, hey, an L piece coming up, right? Do you know your PCO solutions? You know how like you can use a T and an
Yeah.
L to like clear a 2x4. So I'm thinking that you could have used you could
Yeah.
have used that
I
T
do.
vertically here and then use the L afterwards. You would have had to put the O piece like here.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So like even though I say like, oh, I don't think you should waste your time doing PCO, like sometimes you learn some these like tips and tricks to fill in spaces from doing PCO. For example, like that specifically using the T piece vertically to skim a line and then use it together with a J or an L to like clear some space. So
Yeah.
those are some tips that you might pick up from doing PCO solves, or also tips that you just kind of realize or you pick up from doing just from downstacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Zach says apparently I showed him some really BS STSD. I'm sure I did. They're very fun. They're very fun. Okay. Oof. This is kind of tricky. Okay. But good. Like so when you do stuff like that, like I can see that you're looking ahead, like you're creating Z spins or S spins. So it
Yeah.
means you obviously are aware that hey, I'm gonna get these pieces that work together, right? So if you just slow down and start applying that to doing T spins and stuff, like I think, your like
Like with
your
the
APM's already
floating
pretty
and the
good, but like
overhangs and stuff.
yeah, you'll start climbing a lot more. Okay. Yeah, and here kind of turns into Skim City. I think you could have done some T spin singles.
Skim City, best city.
Skims, yeah, I like calling it Skim City. That's my nickname for it. Um, yeah, like a lot of skimming going on, and then also a lot of covering of the wells. But hey, you made it out. You know,
It works.
some people never make it out of the small town, or sometimes people get stuck in Skim City.
Oh yeah, see, I did the tuck on the orange piece. Did you see
Okay,
that?
what? Oh, go back. Let me see.
It's back like quite a bit, right there.
Wait, okay, let me just watch. Was it here?
You just watch from there. You'll see me pop off.
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah. Okay. See, good fix.
I
Good
fixed
fix.
the misdrop. Yeah.
So you look at it, not just like, okay, I made a mess up now. I got to build everything up to the level. But you looked at it and you critically thought, hey, what piece fits in there? Is there any way for me to solve it? And yes, there was.
Yeah.
That's good.
You can
Over
like see like as fast as I play, like when I correct a mistake, there's like a pause, and I need to do that more with just like considering just my stacking options, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It takes
so,
like half a second to analyze it, pretty much.
okay. Yeah. Like seriously. Yeah. Give it like I think like you will start to see big improvements if you just slow down. So over here, you went for. I'm wondering. I'm trying to like see if like an Imperial Cross actually would have been idea optimal here. I don't think it matters that much. Did it? Ooh.
Oh, I remember
Ouch,
this
that
round
hurts,
now.
that
It
hurts.
was painful.
Do you just die? Yeah. Like I think going for that fractal, like it was the idea was there, but it just wasn't the right time for it. You just didn't have the T pieces for it. I think like this, I don't think this would have changed the outcome, but you can start skimming lines on top of here with your your L's and J's. You can skim off these lines. For example, if you put that L there, you would have taken one line off, but you would have preserved your overhang. Those are stuff that I learned from like Gestrous lobbies, because like they always like push you up to the top.
Yeah.
Is throwing eye on this on the side on top of the well still thing? I'm not sure, Zune. I'm not super familiar.
Oh,
with
that dude just tried to. Oh my gosh, my opponent just like almost popped off with a T-spin triple that was like really smooth. But then they. That's just
Heartbreak.
unfortunate.
Yeah, you know you.
I feel. Although we are enemies,
Yeah,
I sympathize with their issue.
If you live by your SDPC, you will die by your SDPC.
That's very true.
Okay. Oh, I remember. I remember watching this. I'm like,
get-
wow, this is really smart. They're doing T-spin singles at the top of the board.
Yo,
But,
GP or Zoom, can y'all add that as a quote? If you live by your ST, what is it? If you live by your SDPC, you will die. with
I
your
say like
SDPC.
those who live by the SDPC die by the SDPC.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it's a double-edged sword. Okay, so yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me go back 1 second. I'm looking at this and seeing if a T-spin single would have been better here. Okay, no, I think. Did you just die here? No, you didn't. Okay.
No, remember I never die in Tetrio games.
Yeah, you're right. Why did you use that? The eyepiece had to go here. It had to go there.
Dude, I don't know.
Okay. Well, honestly, like,
I'm cooking,
you know,
bro.
like
I'm cooking.
you still lived, right? Let me just point out to you that you had a free STSD here. J on the left side,
True.
S as the overhang, eyepiece goes over here to fill up that. Then, yeah. Although no TPs for a while, so maybe it wouldn't have been the best thing to do. This is another spot. So this is, I think, this is kind of like STMB, but like I think it's called a cut copy if it's not floating over like a huge gap, right? So over here, you want to do a T-spin, right? You're like, oh, it's perfect. You just have two Z pieces, right? What you can do is you put a Z piece on this left side, and then you put a Z piece on the right side to create a new overhang. And then that's kind of like a cut copy shape.
Yeah.
Do
Do
you-
you always do it with duplicate pieces?
You don't have to, but like I think the easiest way to start spawning these is using S and Z pieces because they kind
It's
of
like
already
you shift the T-spin over by one, but once you clear it, it's like the well's there. again.
exactly. So like I think a lot of like setups also like if you start hearing about like, oh, I got like a cut Kaidon STMB blah blah blah, like when you cut something is like when you kind of shift the T-spin over to the side. So do
Okay.
you want I can just
I mean, you might as well. But I do remember looking on like the hard drop wiki and seeing that.
yeah. And then what did you have in? Okay. I don't know why, but this didn't show it. Okay, let me first of all bring that up on screen. I'm really glad that I'm not just covering up my screen with like all these different windows that I'm scrolling in between. But here we go. So, yeah. So this is what you did. You're like, oh, I really want this T-spin, right? This is the T-spin that you're looking for. Right. And then, so a cut copy would be if you had managed to do something like this, right? So somehow you put some pieces on top of it. And if you had two pieces, boom, boom. That's
Bro.
like a fully fledged cut copy where you get both of the T-spins, but you can kind of like just do like the first cut. So let me just fill this in, right? You can do this and it still like preserves the T-shaped hole
And then you
underneath.
still have an overhang, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's like a really, really common thing that happens. It's in my games. I don't know if this is how other people feel, but like I feel like that's a technique that I use a lot. Like definitely every single round will probably have one of those in there, right? And it's a really fast it's a really good setup to go for, in my opinion. So cut copies, I think that's if you had to learn anything for today, STSDs and cut copies I think would be a good place to start. And then once you feel good about those, throw in some STMBs, right? Start maybe looking into S and Z props or stuff like that. Just one thing at a time, right? So pick STSDs or cut copies, or yeah, just pick one of those things, add it to your arsenal, and then once you feel like you've mastered it, then switch to something else. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Tetrio.
Noted.
Yeah. Let's try to get through this replay. Oh, Sophia's here. Hi, Sophia. First to 7-7. First to 7 is fun. I'm less likely to get swept. Oh my god, I just looked at your board. Sorry, I was looking at chat. And once again, I would like to apologize to chat. I'm just going to be all over the place today.
Apologize to chat for this gameplay.
No, I would never say that. This one, you did this. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, but like, the overhang definitely should have went on the right side.
It's, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if there was really a good way to do it. There wasn't really a good way. There's no good way out of this. Like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Like, let it be known that it was cool, but it wasn't clean. Okay, but good spot on the J spin. But yeah, and then you kind of just end up never being able to get under this hole, out of these holes. Okay. Actually, I lied. No, you got out of it. I said there, I think I wish that you had gone for a T-spin single, but there's...
Yeah. Well, yeah, I could have happened.
Debatable if it would have been appropriate.
If I stacked up on the left, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this JP's placement.
Yes, right.
Okay,
you get it. We have to get cool points.
Yeah, cool points are the most important. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's a good solution here. I just don't. I don't think I see anything that's too good. Okay, I'm thinking use your I piece flat here.
Mm-hmm.
J piece here. You skim off this line, and then you put this S here. J piece on the left, T-spin single. I don't know. This just like was not great. I honestly, I'm a little bit at a loss of what I would have done here. One potential thing you could have done is vertical I right here. I know it causes problems later and it is splitting your board in half, but it might have been okay. It might have been okay. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to spend too long just like talking about like down stacks and stuff, because I think you can do that on your own time.
Yeah.
But that would be very interesting for you to come back to, or maybe I could look at it later or something. Okay. Let me look at this one once more. I don't think this was like a really good way for you to have done this. You really want to get rid of this line. I think the best way to have done it would be to put the S here, vertical T piece on over here, and then an O piece in the area that it opens up. Once you clear this line, an O piece would have been good here, but might not even have been that good. Maybe O here. I don't know. S, O, T. I don't know. It's not great either. I would advise you maybe to come back to this point and try some other stuff and see what you can come up with, because it was a little kind of rough. Over here, the T piece definitely should have gone on the right side, and then the Z piece should have went in here, and then maybe you could have done an L S skim afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you had held on, maybe you could have even used this O to clear that, and then the T would have been soon afterwards. But yeah. Okay. This is still livable. No, it's not anymore. I take it back. That was too big of a spike. All right. Last round? Or second last round?
It was livable if I sent that like 2 frames earlier.
Yes. Space Poly. I get coached by an S rank because everyone knows more than me, so it's all good, Aurora. Space Poly. I'm not sure if I believe you, Space Poly. Like, your name looks very familiar, and if you are who I think you are, you're definitely not receiving coaching from S ranks. But if it's just a coincidence, then yeah. Sorry, I feel like I've played against you before, Space Poly. Your name looks familiar. But if I'm completely wrong, then like by all means correct me. Like yeah. Okay, let's see. Probably should have been talking about what was going on the screen, but I mean it looks okay to me so far. Okay. Oh, I don't know about that S placement. Yeah. Like I don't think they're like they're so bad that like it's causing you to lose, but I think it does cause you to lose a bit of tempo and a little bit of speed, and not like slowing down in a good way. It's like, oh, you're
Yeah.
slowing down when you should just be up stacking and stuff. Uh, like I think you should slow down when you're looking for T spins, but not slow down when you're just up stacking. So yeah. Okay. Uh, what's going on here? Just a lot of skimming. Okay. Yeah, a lot of skimming. So I think when you're forced to do a lot of cheese, then your APM goes down because like obviously you're just clearing singles and doubles and stuff. And this is where I think you can start to maybe snowball a little bit. I wish you went for that T-spin single on the right side. I think you can start to snowball a little bit if you start doing T-spin singles, and then sometimes you might
Oh, yeah.
luck
See you
into
later,
like a bit
GP.
of a.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Okay, see you later, GP. Um, yeah. I don't know. I find that sometimes you just kind of have to go for it, and then sometimes like if you start doing like some T spins and then you luck into like a down stack, that can be good. But also doing the T spins and learning all these different setups is a great way to start building up or getting clean attacks in while you're down stacking, as well as to start to build up back to back while you're down stacking. So if you start getting like really good with your donations and stuff, then you can build up back to back as you down stack, and then you get into your
Oh yeah, yeah,
then you start then once you clean up everything, then you get to just continue building it up by up stacking, doing your 6-3 stacking or 9-0 or whatever. So that's why I think it'd be good for you to start learning that kind of stuff now. Okay. Um. Yeah. What would have been a good way to have gotten done this part over here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think here I would have realized there's no good way to go down from here. There's no way to like save these T pieces to do T spins at this point. I might have
yeah.
just. Okay, I see what the best solution here would probably be to put the J upright and a T and a Z up here, a J to fill up the other to go with the other J, and then a T on the left side once you skim these two lines. That would have been like the
Yeah.
cleanest way to do it. So I think also getting better also involves you realizing, hey, I can't do a T spin here. I just need to go down, or just like fully committing to like, I'm not gonna be able to spot anything or generate enough pressure here. Just let me go down, and then I'll reset and start up stacking from there.
Yeah.
Because I think you chose to start skimming there instead of like just committing to going down. Then it kind of ended up like that, where you just continued skimming and skimming and skimming. Okay. Over here, there's an opportunity for one of those T spins that I talked about. So if you put the Z on the left side, the S on this
Oh,
side, and then you put the
like
O on top
a
of the
copy.
S, you could have had that copy shape. But I mean, it's fine. Like this is fine. Okay, but I'm very excited about what happens afterwards because you get a 3 wide. Although the J is
Yeah.
very far away. So the J is very far away, but if you recognize, hey, I've got a 3 wide here. I've
STSD.
got I've got perfect pieces to create the overhang. I just need to put the overhang and wait for the J to come in. Then you could have started doing stuff like maybe you put the S up right here, you put the Z over here, you use the L and put it on top of the S, and then the O goes over here. Then you can stack your other Z pieces somewhere, and then the L comes in, or the J would be arrived after you've placed these, and you've got a T piece on hold afterwards. And
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
ended up
Yeah.
doing this skim, which is like, I thought, hey, was he trying to do like ST stacking? That would have been cool, but I think you were just trying to skim. Okay, let's see. Once again, you have a 3 wide here. I think this could have been good if you put a J or an L piece here, just upright. Could have made a shape for a T-spin. You could have put a Z piece over here. I don't know. You didn't have the best pieces for it. But yeah, you ended up, I think, just heavily skimming here. Yeah. So yeah, you didn't build any like T-spins or quads yourself. The first quad you took in a while was that garbage that had appeared there. So, and now you're playing like above 2 PPS. So I think this is where the panic was setting in. Okay. Okay.
You can see every time, like a
Okay.
few times I do pause, it's like way better stacking.
Exactly. Like you were about to drop that there, and you're like, no, that's bad. And then boom, put it on the left side, which was way better. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. Over here, optimization. Like you weren't in too much danger. Only halfway up the board. Definitely should have put the L right here, so that way you would have had a Tetris.
Oh yeah, true.
Yep. All the small stuff will start to add up when you get
All
to
the
U-rank.
small things.
And then this is just tragic.
Unforgivable.
Yeah, that one was a little bit too much. Yeah, thank you for those people who are lurking, and thank you for those who keep talking in chat. And even though like I can't respond to everything, but like I appreciate the input and stuff. And I'm sure you guys are having.
That was
a
also
grand old time.
not the continuation I needed to do of STPEC.
Let's see what
Big
happens.
rip.
Okay. Okay, I don't know anything about DPC. So
There was like a second way to solve that would have worked with the pieces I had.
Let me look at this. I mean, this was salvageable. I think I was actually quite impressed with how you decided to save it. Yes, I remember you did this. I'm like, actually, that was really good, right? You noticed, hey, I really need to get rid of this line without putting anything on top, and you correctly identified J and T were the upside down T were the best way to do it. So I'm like, hey, that's great. Okay, and then if you looked a little bit ahead, O and the J, O definitely should have went on the right side, so that way you'd have space for the J. Okay, and I think that might have directly led to you getting topped out on this round, which is a bit of a shame. All right, so 1v1 room now.
Yes, 1v1 pro.
Okay. All right, I'll just make a new room. Actually, do you want to do like a Tetra League room? Yeah, okay, let's just do that. Oh, sorry, Zach, didn't mean to expose your your private messages like that. Where's your name? Oh, it says you're busy. Yeah.
Hello?
The non-tomato DPC. I don't even know what these people are talking about. Yeah, sorry. Aurora. It says you're busy, so I can't invite you.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. It doesn't show that you're even in the call right now, which is really weird.
I can disconnect and reconnect.
That might help.
Oh.
Okay. Hello?
Hello? Hi? Hello?
Yeah. Okay, that's fixed.
Okay,
Nice.
I was just
Discord
saying...
crashed when I closed the pop-out window for no reason.
Weird. Okay, I can't invite you on Tetra. It says you're busy, so I just sent you the link.
Oh, wait, no. Solution. Okay, invite me now.
All right, here we go. How do I change the settings to... Dude, I wish... It's so hard to see
just first to 7, player limit 2, and then game presets on Tetra League.
Oh, here we go. Game preset, Tetra League. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to... There's too many options, and they all look the same. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, save, start. Here we go. Good luck.
I'm gonna forget about everything you just told me.
Yeah. You can just join through the link. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, okay. Like, I know I told you a lot of things. I think just focus on going slow. I'll go slow as well, so that, you know, you don't have to be worried about, like, getting, like, overwhelmed. Okay. This will not be the same as your Tetra League games, because I'll probably play less cheesily than other players will. But that's That's okay.
That's a
Right.
really good name, like someone would take for their Tetra League name. Easily.
Cheesily. Okay. You guys heard it here first. I'm not changing my name. I'm keeping my Jeremy name.
I'm gonna intentionally play like a bit slower.
Yes, I want you to do that. I think that will be for the best.
All right, think Aurora, think.
Right. Oops, I made a mistake. Can I live this? I think I'm dead.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm dead. Nice. Good.
Yes.
So I don't
good,
want to see
good,
that
good.
PPS go over 2 for you. Just keep it under
Okay.
2. It's the L spin from earlier that you did it. Wait, did you do an L spin? Or maybe my
did
chat was
I?
talking to me. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Right? Just slow down and see the better way to do things. Right? You can spot them. You've shown me that you can see what the ideal solutions are. So now all you gotta do is give yourself time to spot them in game. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you see like a 3 wide and you're like, you want to get something off of it, just tell me. And then I'll give you all as much time as I can to figure out.
Oh, I can
whatever
do
setup.
another thing.
I'm just toasted here. Oh.
Oh, that was smooth.
It was close. It was close. Yeah. And even if you don't get to do any of the things that we talked about in this particular call, like I think just practice going slow is good too. And also just to wind down. And we're just having fun too. So
Hey, I thought that one out.
yeah. It was a pretty good spike. And I think I'm gonna perish soon. Or maybe not. I don't know. Depends if you decide to pressure me some more. Oh, I'm dead. I thought about that too long. I'm getting
Most
raided
people
by
would do like a
Herma.
fractal there.
my
I send
God.
2 back-to-back eyepieces.
That's fine too. Herma, thank you so much for the raid. Can somebody give a shout out to Herma? Herma, how was your stream? Yeah, I'm a little bit busy right now, but I do want to know how you're doing.
I like majorly misdropped there.
I'm cooking something. Oh, I think I cooked too much.
You're burning the food, Jeremy.
I'm burning the
Cooked too
food.
much.
That's it. It's curtains for me. It was short and sweet. Finally broke 21K. That's huge. Wait, is that SS? Is that SS or just shy of it?
That sounds close to SS.
Yeah, well, that's huge.
Wait, well, I don't know. 23K, like almost exactly is U rank.
Okay. SS is 22.15. Oh, okay, then fantastic. Wait, sorry. I'm sorry that if I've forgotten what rank that you're at. Sometimes I'm not good at paying attention to details like that. But that's huge. My goodness. So I can expect to see you in U rank by next week, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. It's 21.2. Right. Yeah, I like the confidence. Confidence is key. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Good. I just looked at your down stack. It was done well.
That's dependency alley. Let's stray away from that.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, dude, I was looking at your board. My bad. I was just like, I wonder how Aurora's gonna downstack this, and I just kind of died.
Yeah.
I'm happy people are saying my name's familiar now instead of saying who. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've lost you a lot of times, in maybe not a lot of times, but like a few times, Space Poly, yeah, in Tetra League. But yeah, I had no idea that you streamed. I'm definitely gonna have to check out. I got rated so many times today. I'm very, very happy about that. I have so many new people to check out.
What's your record for most amount of times you've been rated?
Honestly, I feel like today might be the record.
Because mine is 4.
Mm-hmm. 4, dang. I think, well, today it seems like I've already done 4, but I'm not sure. Okay. I don't think I can beat you when I'm playing like at 1.5.
I might have been playing a little bit fast. I was slightly over 2.
Okay, but like if you're doing good decisions and also playing fast, then I have no issue with that. It's just when you start skimming a ton, that's when I start to, say that's not good.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, you got a lot of holes in your board. I just looked over.
And fixed.
All right,
Just
good.
like
Yeah, okay. You got a good thing going right now. Center well, everything clean, everything lined up. Let's see what you can make out of it. Okay? Make sure you don't start skimming now. Good.
Of course, of course.
Okay, that's a huge spike. That's a huge spike incoming. Yeah. I mean, this is good efficiency, right? Right now you're at 0.5 efficiency. So that's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, that's tough. I'll give you. Okay. I was gonna say I'll let you soft drop that, but you went in ahead and did it anyways. Sorry, I don't know. I was just like I'm trying to be like, oh, if I'm gonna play slow anyways, then I might as well play like very efficient. But then I keep on like kind of setting stuff up that doesn't work.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Oh, I would have said to hold on for putting the eyepiece there, right down the middle, because if you had left it open, you would have been able to. Oh, whoops! I made a mistake. If you had left it open, you would have been able to take the T-spin, and then it would have, like, you could have taken the Tetris afterwards. I think this is the end for me. I am not able to get out unless I increase my speed a lot.
Okay, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Yeah. All right. And I know, like, we've been doing Tetris for like almost 2.5 hours, or yeah, about 2.5 hours now. I don't know if you're all Tetrised out, but
I'm good to keep going.
okay. Can we maybe do like a first to 5 after this one? Well, depending on how long this one goes, and then we'll call it after that, because
That sounds good.
would like to call my girlfriend after this. So
Do what you gotta do.
Thank you. And honestly, like I showed you a lot of stuff today, but like I was like I studied neuroscience and stuff. I took this class, and then they talked about sleep, the neuroscience of sleep, and a lot of the learning process, encoding stuff, happens when you're asleep. So, sometimes some days won't go as well, but just remind yourself, like, hey, maybe I just need to sleep and take a look at this tomorrow morning when I'm fresh and everything, and things will start to make
Yeah.
sense.
Oh.
Okay, I'll give you a bit of breathing space. I want to see how you downstack this. Okay, so you can take your time, well, as much as time as gravity will let you, and we'll see how things go. Okay, nice.
Nice.
Oh, and all of a sudden now I'm up against the ropes. How did that happen? Yeah, honestly, like even myself slowing down here, I'm definitely finding much better down stacks.
Oh.
So this is beneficial for me too. Like I am getting okay.
I was
I wasn't
definitely
looking
just
till
the
last second.
brutal mesh drop. I like covered everything.
I definitely don't stream. My home's way too noisy to stream, but if I did, it'd be very funny. Oh, sorry, Polly, you must have come along with somebody else's stream. Sorry, it's all getting muddled together. Who rated me and who didn't? But I do appreciate you dropping by, and it's nice to see a familiar face. Why are you doing a no sleep run? Yeah, don't do no sleep. Don't go with no sleep. Sleep very important. Yeah, and like I don't know if you want to focus on the game and stuff, but I wanted to ask like, oh, when it comes to studying, are you a crammer kind of guy or just go to sleep kind of guy the night before the exam?
Depends. I guess it depends. Because
Depends on.
like, dude, I'll tell you right now,
Mhm.
my last semester was like the first time I'd made a C in college in like forever, right? And it was
Okay.
because there were so many exams to study for.
Mhm.
I literally just had to choose. I was like, I can either study for this one or study for this one. There's no way I'm gonna study for both. You know,
Understandable.
the
Yeah.
exams I had. So I made it. I found a scenario where I could, still do relatively fine and like get the grades I wanted to because it was like a common culture or something. I didn't really, it wasn't super important.
Mhm. Yeah. I think that's also like you gotta choose. I think that's part of like university
Yeah.
and or college, like post secondary life, is just time management and not crumbling under the pressure, just like going crazy and say I'm just gonna study for everything, or I'm not gonna sleep at all, and I'm just gonna
Like,
cram.
okay, good luck.
Oh yeah, okay, have fun.
It's probably not gonna work out well.
Yeah, precisely. Okay.
I think if you're like already tired when you start studying, that's not really gonna help. But if you're like
Oh
fairly
yeah.
well rested and then you start your studying, you're gonna remember so much more.
Yeah. Well, it all comes back to planning your
I
time.
mean,
And, like,
I know you were saying like about the study, but I'm like, I don't need a study to even tell me that, bro. I just know from experience, you know.
yeah, I think most people will know, like, if they spend some time in academia and stuff. But this is just, I guess, also for the added benefit of those of you who are watching and going into or entering that stage of your life where you're in post secondary. Take it from us, we're boomers. we've spent some time in the education
How old are
system.
you?
I'm only a year older than you do, or like maybe 2 years. I'm 98. Like born in 98. Not
You're
98 years old.
You heard it
Just
here
in
first,
case.
folks.
Just in case, there was some confusion there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, pretty much we're boomers. We're boomers.
I might need time to cook here, Jeremy.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I need a clear single.
Okay.
Okay, you're kind of in an okay spot, but the gravity is going
okay.
crazy. I kind of forgot that these games are going kind of long. Okay, just Clear singles. Oh god, I let him cook for too long. What is this? Oh, I died.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah,
Jeremy's
I
98 years
agree
old.
with the first to 5 after this because this sounds like I don't know how you feel about playing Fortnite, but it's the last day of the season and I got some
Oh,
stuff to do, some
oh yeah.
achievements to hit
Alright.
up.
I mean, if you want to, like, we can just call it after this. Like, I think
No,
there's...
it's not like super time pressing. I was just gonna log on before like in the next 48 hours or whatever.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, first to 5 after. I think that would be a good compromise.
I'm kind of I never played on Twitch because it's like very how should I say oversaturated on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So I plus the fan base is like maybe questionable.
Yeah, okay. I can definitely understand all of those things you just said.
Yeah.
Let's see how... I'm giving you some time to down stack here, so... Yep. Alright. He's out.
Yes.
Not the greatest down stack there.
Oh, by the way, I think you forgot to mention this in your coaching, but the sound pack you use definitely makes you better. I can confirm.
Oh yeah, my bad. That's
100%.
probably why I'm... it's probably why I'm
It's
hard
like
stuck.
the golden rule. You gotta have a sound pack on.
Yeah, I play with no sounds pack, so this is why I'm hard stuck, guys.
Oh.
Alright. Is
I
Agar
feel
well
like
known?
X rank is weird because it's like hard to say you're hard stuck when it's like X rank has the most condensed like skill depth in my opinion. Because even though it's like the best 1%, you're like talking about literally like the best player is grouped with like people who just got there. It's like very
Exactly.
weird.
Yeah, like okay, I don't know, maybe if I told a few people this. There's like one time a few weeks ago. I was just like, man, I haven't played Tetra League in like a week. Let me go play some games, right? And guess who I queue up against my first match?
Blarg or Dorami?
Blarg himself. And I'm like, oh, this is great. And I was just like freaking out. I was just like, man, I can't play straight.
You stood like 0 chance, I assume.
I got
swept. Did you get swept? Did you get 1 point?
I got swept. So yeah.
That's like the one problem still with Tetrio matchmaking is it doesn't account for like literally the top of the top. Like, you know, if there's no one else in the queue, you're just gonna like you're the next best person. That's
yeah. To be fair, I was in queue for like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But it happens, dude. And then it was just so funny. I was just like now nobody can ever complain about the matchmaking. If they ever complain like, oh, this is not fair, I have to play against somebody that's so strong. I'm like, did you ever play against Blarg? You ever play against Blarg?
Yeah.
No? Okay, then you can't talk. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't actually gatekeep like that. I just think it's very funny. Yeah, good times. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. The attacks are coming in hot.
I still think that's funny that you like weren't muted the first time I talked to the Central League.
My bad.
I was like, he can't hear me, chat. He can't hear me.
Okay, so what happened was that I was just like, oh, I just need to make sure my chat doesn't hear Aurora talking. So I muted you, but I kind of forgot that, oh, he can still hear me. And my chat was also like, bro, you're not muted. And I was just like sitting there commentating. I'm like, oh, I really like what, you know, he's going for here and blah, blah, blah.
And then like you were saying like, I did hear you say this is the best I've seen Aurora play in a long time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let's go.
No, you were playing really well at the beginning of that match, but then I do think like that person was like playing exceedingly well for low U. Like,
I think like I don't think that guy was, but I've definitely encountered some Smurfs where it's like, okay, like you should be an X, like.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they'll be playing like 120 APM or something. I've seen it very rarely, but I have seen it. I've heard other people talk about it too.
interesting, interesting. But
I don't know if it's like a really big issue in our skill set though. It might be like the lower ranks.
maybe. Well, it's hard to. Yeah, once you get to U rank, it's not like there's not much farther to go before you're actually just playing against people that's your skill level. if you're Smurf there. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I gotta bail on that.
Oh, this survival was insane.
Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah. Okay, I did.
I've been enjoying the collab streams, Jeremy. I hope you know. Like, I need you to hear it from me like
Oh.
now.
Okay, yeah, no,
They've been pog.
I agree. Like, honestly, I don't do too many collabs, and I'll be honest. Like in general, like I'm not really that big on them. But like with you, it's just like, oh yeah, no, we're just chilling, having a good time.
Yeah, that's all streaming should be for the most part. Unless you're doing some kind of special like event thing, like I don't understand, like a
Yeah.
subathon or something. But alas, I believe both of us are too small for a subathon.
Yeah, I mean, no, I've seen people go for subathons.
I saw Dai do it, but he's like 1.2K, I think, or something. I don't think there's really a threshold. It just depends on how active your fan base is.
Yes, I think so too. And you know, Guy's a cool guy. He's got lots of fans.
Yeah, Dai is cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think somebody in my chat sent this to Dai. It was like a really long time ago. It's like a year ago. But I was saying that if Dai didn't like literally pause mid Tetra League game to address chat so much, he would be like 500 TR higher than he is right now, easily.
I think so too. Like he knows stuff. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. No, he's got something. He can like burst his speed like crazy when he wants to. Like I've watched him.
I don't think I've seen that before, but I believe you if you say that he can do that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just started some wacky donations.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Thank you for allowing me to cook.
Yeah. Well, what I ended up doing is I'm just like setting up even more devastating attacks for later.
I can like hear it too. You can hear when a very skilled player is like quiet for a long time. It's like I'm about to get hit with the spike.
What is he cooking? What is he cooking? Oh God!
What is he cooking? I never checked the opponent's boards really. I did hear like an X-Ring once say that technically doesn't matter if you just have good you just look at where their position is on the board and that's really all that matters. But
I'll be honest, the only thing I check for is to see if they're stick spinning me. That is literally the only thing
stick spinners have to be punished. Like that's a rule.
Yeah. I check just to see like, oh, do I need to tank? And then
I used to be in the anti-stick spin society and then I learned stick spin.
Nice.
And then I forgot stick spin. So I just do STPC.
Yeah. I think stick spin's like more brain dead. But it is easier, I think, in my opinion. Because you don't have to learn the oh crap. No. All right.
Wait, that was crazy.
I was power stacking and
okay, we got to do our first to 5.
Yeah, it's 4:30. Jawkins, go to bed, please. I
said 2 more lines than you. Crazy.
Nice. All right.
First to 5.
First
It's
to
gonna
5.
feel like we're both like SS players now.
Yeah, yeah. POV, you're an SS.
I
Man,
like
it's
that I was really high IQ when I was like mid SS. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start getting ranked against U rank players, right? I might as well just start like in custom lobbies doing first to 7, and that really helped me a lot, I think.
yeah.
Like just the conditioning where it's like you better just get used to playing like this.
hmm
That was
Yeah.
almost a PC.
Oh well, I'm glad it wasn't. But like yes, something that people will say like, oh, it's just like, oh, I get really tired after playing like Tetris, and yeah, it's like, oh, maybe
I
I'm
feel
getting
like it
tired. I just straight up
can
didn't
be
spin my
tired.
piece.
I feel like somebody like me who strides a lot has more to work with as far as like if you just start playing like ridiculously efficient, or you know, not instantly. It's not the switch you can necessarily turn on, but over like the next like 3 months or so, if I work on that, I would be like a pretty good, well-rounded player, like a lot more so than I am now.
hmm
Just knowing how to like change the style you play based on, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I think adaptation is quite important. Like uh, in when you get to higher ranks, just because yes, you play first to 7, so you get to see a little bit more of what your opponent has to offer, and then the better player will change accordingly and adjust their strategy to win. I think it's that's important, and if you're taking it upon yourself to like, hey, let me get better at doing that before I actually reach that point. Like I think that's a pretty good move.
Uh, no.
Oh,
Oh, it's okay. Let me get second on that. I think today was mostly just me and Jeremy playing. I'm probably gonna go after this, just to be honest. But
oh, did somebody ask to play against you?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
hey, yeah.
I will pop off tomorrow.
Tomorrow, that's
In
when we'll
fact,
see the.
tomorrow's the first day where I have to like isolate myself in my school library and like get summer work done.
Oh,
It's like very weird adjusting to it because it's like I haven't really been there before, you know, like doing summer school. So it's
yeah.
definitely putting like a get another delay on YouTube content though until it's done, at least for the next like 3 weeks. So
Do you have something in the works for the YouTube?
uh yes and no. Like I have a couple
Oh, oh,
videos
oh,
that are
that's
like kind of in the works, but
that was okay. Sorry, I just
um
flubbed something
yeah,
really
I
bad.
have a Pizza Tower tier list video me and Soaring did. Actually, now that Soaring's gone to GDQ and he's like a lot larger in online presence, that would be a good time, a good like first video to release to me. And then
Okay,
I have like oh sorry, that was like super rude.
that's okay.
What
Hey, it's okay. Take
was I
those. Take
saying?
those.
And then I have a obviously the U rank video I want to make on Tetrio because I've been saving replays for literally over a year, so you could see the gradual change of my skill.
hmm
Like that's what I did for the video because it's been over a year since I've made a Tetrio video.
Really?
And I want
Okay.
to show like the like progression, you know.
Yeah, I guess it has been a while. I don't know. I just kind of got used to like all the essays or like the video essays that said you wanted to do. I was just like, oh yeah, and I didn't
Yeah,
realize
and
the
the thing
disciplines.
about it is like if I didn't have anything else to do, like no school, then to be fair, I procrastinate a lot, right? There's a lot of days I'll literally sit at home and not really do much. So it's
Understandable.
partially my fault for that, but like I don't know. I don't want to necessarily rush into it until I'm like mentally prepared to take on that burden. I'm also starting like a second channel and I'm uploading Tetrio clips again and I'm starting a podcast. So
With soaring, right? Or is he too
yeah,
busy
with
now? That
soaring,
he's
but all that's
Mr.
gonna
Pizza
take
Tower.
like, you know, a couple weeks to set up.
Okay, I see. I see. All right. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
I think it'd definitely be cool for me to like
Can I live?
that was a good spike. Wow.
Yeah.
Um for me to work on YouTube stuff like after I finish my schoolwork, but I'm still at my school library. That might be the move, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things go. School first, right?
Yeah. Also, having a summer job might be a good move for me still. I have podcasts, but it's like part-time work. It's not.
Uh-huh.
I like having more money. You know what I mean?
More money. I was gonna say never hurt anybody, but I feel like sometimes that's
Sometimes.
not true. Yeah.
Ooh, I was so close to the
All right.
wall.
Let's see if I can get revenge for the first to 7 that I just lost. Oh, 4 has his promotion game to U rank save. That's really cool. I remember I took a picture of the game that promoted me to X rank. I beat a player called Efezipel. And apparently that they were well known.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Oh, are you trying to time me? Do some timing?
I was, but it didn't work out how I thought it would.
Okay, I'll give you a bit of time to climb out. Okay, I shouldn't have given you so much time. I almost perished.
We don't want to perish. That's not the goal.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. At this point, I think I'm just misdropping because I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, I'm glad that we decided first to 5 instead of first.
That game, by the way, there was the 6 to 7 from earlier that you looked at was like.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I can STSD, but it's not like the right.
You have no J pieces. You would need a J piece to do it.
Get
But
this
hey,
man
good on
a
you for
J
noticing.
piece.
You had the right idea. Right idea. Yeah, but like, that's like step 1. Just noticing, hey, I've got the board ready for an STSD. Next time it'd be spotting that you have the board state for it, but also that you have the pieces for it. That is what it means to be prepared. All right. Do we get really spicy? I think we do.
Ooh. Ah. Bro.
Enjoy.
Bro gave me 0-1.
That was really close. I almost died. So that was
I get
greed
it.
of utmost significance. All right. That'll probably be the coolest thing I do today. And you know what? I'm happy about that.
What am I doing?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
all right. I think it's time for bed, and then you got your stuff tomorrow, and then back to the Tetrio grind.
I
Yeah.
wasn't watching soon, but I believe it. I'll save the replay for you. I know you asked me to. Soon,
It's okay.
so.
Oh, 4 would like to play against me. I was. I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to end stream.
How about we like collectively decide on one person to raid here? Because I think double raid goes hard.
Yeah.
They won't be expecting it. There's
Yeah, okay.
Blarg. There's Ed. Well, there's Azura.
Okay,
Ed is
everyone's
playing something.
everyone's sending stuff to me. Okay. I'm just gonna say no to the redeems and stuff. I think I'm all Tetris out for today. I will refund out all your points and stuff, and I'd be happy to play just on another day. Please, guys. Another time.
I disabled all my reactions like
Yeah.
indefinitely until I'm like mentally prepared to like throw for content on stream.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give all the points back today. Like I don't know what people redeem, but everyone's gonna get it back. Okay, who are we rating?
Clodek is also live.
Clodek.
They have 4 viewers right now.
Let me see. Is there somebody that I have not rated before?
Actually, let me go to Tetrio and just browse.
Oh, Good point. Good point. I was just gonna look. Yo, there's this guy Aurora XD. Who's that guy?
Yo, looks like a cool person. Wait, you have 50 viewers? Is that because you got rated a bunch?
I think yeah, I got insane amount of raids, so I really
I was
appreciate.
gonna
that.
say like I don't. That's Pog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I've got the same number of views as Blarg.
You're literally right up there with Blarg. That's crazy.
Okay, then maybe let's go say hi to Blarg.
If we both
And I'll
rate
be
Blarg, Blarg will have over 100.
yeah, let's do that.
If we
then.
both
And I'll
rate
be
Blarg, let's just do it. Why not?
okay, my raid is going out now.
All right, chat. I'll be live probably tomorrow. Knock out
Right.
some schoolwork, do some Tetrio 1v1s. Thanks to Jeremy for doing the collab stream.
Yeah,
I
everybody.
think we'll have to do another one of these like very soon.
Yeah, for sure. I want to see the improvement. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you everyone for the raid. Let me go back and reread those names. I got raided by Herma, H Sturts, Juju Puggy, as well as I think there's one more person. No, I think that was it. Just the three. Okay, I felt like there was a lot, but I mean probably because the presence was so big, you know.
Hey, let me make
GG.
sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you, Ruby, for the follow, and Simple for the follow, and Simple for the raid. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And are you ready to go? Do you want to press the raid button now?
I'm ready. All right, give me a countdown.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Bye, everyone.
Later.
Let's see how this. He's not even
Let's see how
live.
this goes. Wait, what?
Wait, is he not even live?
Wait, what?
It's Blarg Mall Cop. I sent it to the wrong person. I'm trolling. No.
My raid went through.
Just because I rated Blarg, not Blarg Mall Cop. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go cry. Oh no. I rated the wrong person. Why did they let me rate somebody who's not live? What is this? Okay, never mind.